All right, you guys. So, salute everybody. Like, share, subscribe. Ticket TV live streams. Appreciate all y'all tapping on in. Y'all already know what it is with me, man. Y'all know how I get down, man. And I salute everybody that's in the building, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Look, we'll get right into this video, talk about it. But I want to say, Doc Rivers, man, he gonna have to step it up. Doc Rivers is gonna have to come with it, man. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Doc is a guy that I'm very fond of as a basketball coach. I like Doc. I appreciate what Doc brings to the table, and I respect Doc Rivers. You know, to the highest order, I respect Doc Rivers. I think Doc Rivers is a guy who never gets enough credit for what he's done in NBA basketball history. I don't think he's got enough credit for that. And I think he needs his credit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think that Doc Rivers has also done some things that have destroyed himself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to play semantics with that. I think that Doc Rivers has done things that have completely destroyed his rep, man. And I think Doc need to fix that shit, bro. I think the only way for Doc to fix this stuff, man, is to get out here and get it done, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're on the level that Doc Rivers is on, man, it's an all-time, great coach winning wise. Man, you gotta get the job done. Giannis is out there, but you gotta win games. I've seen him do it with the LA Clippers with just primarily no guys. I've seen him step up with guys and play well with underachievers. Coach, man. And I was too raw in the video Doc the other day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to look good for this guy. That's why I didn't want Giannis low managing games, bro. Because first of all, he's already going to get hurt anyway. Second of all, load management doesn't help nobody. It don't. Look at that shit. He low managed, and then 2 games later, this motherfucker hurt. Now, thank God he's only out for 1 or 2 weeks. They'll probably hold him for 2 weeks because it's a growing situation. But still, that's almost 4 or 5 games, man. And you can't stay afloat. Damn, bro, that put you in a bad situation, bro. He's gonna have to coach it up, man. He's gonna have to get Kuzma out here getting buckets. He's gonna have to get these other guys out here filling it up. He's gonna have to do something, man. He's gonna have to show improvement. He got a lot of wins on his resume. He got a world championship, and people still got questions about you, bro. You got to step it up and get it done, man. And this coming from a guy I love, Doc, man, but I can't tell no lie on nobody. This is it. Go ahead, man.
Salute ticket. I'm at home today, so I can join this shit. But winning cures everything. And so, his job just got tougher. Obviously, Giannis is going to be out. I don't know how long he's going to be out. Maybe you know that. But it's going to be hard to win games in this league. Teams have gotten better. I mean, it's not like they were a juggernaut with Giannis. And so I'm not sure that, and I got to make sure I say this the right way. And I keep this same sentiment for every coach in the league right now. How can you gauge a guy right now moving forward if your best player is not playing? Now, we can say as long as the team competes and they play the game the right way, even within the losses, I can understand it because, good players win games, star players take you home. And so as long as the team doesn't quit on Doc during this stretch and they're playing good basketball, but they're competing, then I'm okay with that. I don't expect his team to win without Giannis. I don't expect him to win with him. And so I have to gauge it the right way. But I'm with you, though. I mean, Doc is on borrowed time. I mean, how many chances is he going to get? I mean, now, has he been unfortunate in Milwaukee with the injuries and stuff? Yeah. But there's been games in the postseason where I can question rotations. I can question play calls. I can question sets, right? And so coaching matters, right? And you got to put your best players in the best position to win. And so, Doc has been around. He's seen everything that you can throw at a ball club. And for him to put the ball in Giannis' hands consistently, knowing the limitations and how easy that is to guard, in the most clutch moments in playoff basketball, then I question that. Like, there's no innovative, there's no creativity, there's no scheming in the Milwaukee Bucks offense whatsoever. It's so predictable. It's the Luka James Harden thing, right? Top of the key, here you go, do something with it. And in today's league, bro, that's not going to work. I don't see no off-ball action ticket. I don't see no off-ball screen setting. The Bucks don't get easy baskets. I mean, Kobe told us
I just hold
15.
on. I disagree that there is off ball movement, and I've seen it because
No, on
Kuz
that
gets a
level,
lot
it's
of
not.
his. Well, let me hold on, bro. Let me
You
respond to
cut
you.
me off, bro. Go ahead.
No, I ain't cut you off. You went on for like 4 or 5 minutes. Let me just
More
respond to
like
you.
2 minutes. But okay, cool.
So well, we both had 2 minutes because I only been here for five.
It's all good, bro.
So let
Go
me
ahead.
say this. So Kuz gets a lot of his buckets cutting off Giannis. Other guys are 3-point shooters. They spread the floor. So what he's done is he's basically coached to Giannis's strengths. He got Kuz out there playing the guy that's gonna dive down. Him and Bobby Portis dive a lot. They move without the ball as far as cutting, backdoor cutting, things like that. The other guys, they're for the most part spot up 3-point shooters to keep guys off him. So when he's got those guys in the game like Gary Trent, when he's got the other boy in the game that starts, the white boy that shoot the threes, when he got him in the game,
Mm-hmm.
those guys are spot up. Those guys are to keep the defense honest and keep guys off of Giannis. See what I'm saying? The problem with the Bucks is that sometimes Doc Rivers, what he'll do is he'll see, okay, old boy don't got it going early in the game, and instead of getting off him early and saying, let me go to another option, he'll
Uh-huh.
wait too long into the game. You know, already got down 10, 15 points. Shit, by the time you come put this other guy in, man, you don't already took the win out the sail of the team. So now you got to fight to get back in the game, which is tough. Then you got to hope when you put this guy back in the game, he's hitting shots again. Doc Rivers, to me, has coached his team out of some of these wins. Now, I think two of the games they should have won because Giannis should have played. The two games he didn't play, I felt like they could have won those games. The Hornets and the other game that he didn't play. The Raptors game is the only game I look at them and say, okay, cool, because of how that game was set up. Them other games, man, come on,
Well,
man.
don't
These
forget the
games
Sacramento Kings game. Don't forget the Kings game
lost
at
that
home.
game. He lost
Yeah,
that
lost
game.
that
I
game
mean, bro,
because of
you got to
Giannis.
get that game. You got
Yeah,
the Houston Rockets game. You got to get that game.
agree,
These games are
agree.
all games are up. That's coaching right there. To me, that's coaching.
Well,
I got
that's
to
what I'm
give him
talking
Doc.
about. In the big
Right.
moments,
No, no,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I'm saying with the game on the line, that's coaching, bro.
Right.
It's no way because he had both 10-point leads on those teams.
Yeah, but you got to put forth the offense ticket that is not predictable. Kobe said it 10 years ago. He says nowadays it's accidental in basketball.
Well,
It's
no,
one guy at the
I don't
top of
think
the
Doc's
key
offense.
driving and kicking.
I don't think his offense is predictable. I think his
No, it's
substitution.
very
I think
predictable,
his.
bro.
Go ahead.
No, it's very predictable. And the exact thing that Kobe said about James Harden with accidental basketball at the top of the key, where a defense can scheme for you, then it's draw and kick. And you just said that. You said they have a lot of spot up shooters,
Man,
but
it with
that's
a
not what
show.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about in the most clutchest moments when you need to get a basket, bro. Like the offense has to be innovative. Like, go look at OKC's offense, bro. Like, yeah, it's SGA, but look. I mean, Denver, Golden State, the movement in the offense, bro. And then also
Yeah,
too,
no. Well, their teams are set up differently with guys that can move
listen.
like that. With
I understand. Listen,
I'm
I
saying
get
so.
it.
Like, let me give you an example. Every team is set up differently, like to your star players. So Golden State, Steph Curry moves a lot. They're gonna have a lot more movement. uh the Bucks, Giannis is not one of those type of guys that's gonna move a lot like that. So he's the type of guy, he's a get and attack guy. Giannis is like an old school type of dude that remember how we used to watch when we watch T-Mac, Kobe and all of them, where that
Yeah.
main guy goes to work and everybody else. That's the hot type of player Giannis is.
No,
So
he's
you
not.
really have to
No,
build
he's not.
around
No,
Giannis.
he's
Oh,
not. No,
listen to
he's
what I'm
not.
saying. I'm not saying you're missing what I'm saying to you, bro. Listen to what I'm saying.
Go
I
ahead.
played pro basketball 16 years. What I'm saying to
I've
you
been around
is,
pro basketball 20 years.
listen to
Go
what
ahead,
I'm
bro.
saying to you. That doesn't mean anything. You ain't been out
Yeah,
there.
it
I'm
means a
trying to
lot.
tell you something.
Go
Listen to
ahead.
what I'm saying to you, dog. When I say that, I'm not saying he plays like he has the fadeaways and all that stuff. I'm saying when I say they all play the same way, I'm
Uh huh.
saying he gets the ball and he goes to work. So it's not like he's moving, cutting without the ball, all this other stuff. That's not Giannis's game. So what they did is they built a team around Giannis to kind of help, like build around his strengths. My problem with Doc Rivers is his substitution patterns. That's the part that killed me and his management down the game of the clock and personnel. For example, a
Yeah, we
couple
agree on
games,
that.
you had guys going, you took them out the game. That's coaching. You had guys going, took them out the game, and put a guy in the game that can't get a stop, that can't play defense, that messed up the way you was rolling.
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is all
So
Doc Rivers. This is all coach. So my thing with Doc is his coaching decisions. I don't think it's the offense. His offense is one of the best scoring in the league at times. He's got one of the top offenses. If you go look at him historically, he's got one of the top 5, 10 offenses in the league every year.
yeah, but
And
we're
his
talking about
main
the
guys
Bucks
is
though this year. The
so
Bucks
all
this
of, hold on. Well, the Bucks put up numbers this year. If you look at the Bucks offensively, they don't have a problem scoring the basketball. That's never a
year. Well,
problem.
when it
The
matters the
problem
most, they
is
do. When it matters
no,
the
they
most,
don't.
they do. Yes, they do.
Hold on,
We just talked
The
about it.
Bucks,
We just
hold
talked
on,
about it.
Mr. Mass. The Bucks do not have a problem scoring the basketball on a night-to-night basis. Is what I'm saying to you.
I said in the fourth quarter and winning time, yes, they
Oh
do.
yeah, no. Yeah, because listen, what I'm saying to you. That's because of the decisions with the personnel. That's Doc Rivers' fault. Because
Okay, I need to ask a question, bro.
let me give you a quick example.
All right.
All right, here's a quick example. One of those games, he had Kuzma was on fire. He was cooking all through the third quarter, right? Kuzma still cooking in the beginning of the fourth quarter. What does he do? Take Kuzma out the game and puts what's the white kid's name? The
The
shooter.
shooter,
Yeah, he
I
I'm trying to
forgot
remember his
his.
name.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Billy the Kid. That's what they call it. He puts him. Yeah, AJ Green. Yeah, I'm
AJ
talking about.
Green, yeah. Somebody got an echo.
Yeah, SG Shaw. What he did is took him out and put Billy the Kid in the game. This
Uh,
motherfucker started getting cooked on defense and can't hit no threes late. So that's and then they lost the control of the game. Those are some of the things he's doing as you watching the games. He's killing the lineups because Doc be stubborn like that. So he's done that a few games this year that's killed the games. Now he's had games where he's made good coaching decisions down the stretch, but it's too many games where they're supposed to win because of coaching.
I
So
got to address something that's the elephant in the
go
room.
ahead, dog. Go
And,
ahead.
and I don't think you're gonna like this statement, but
You know,
I'm
I
gonna say
don't
it.
I don't have to like it. You can
I got
say
you,
it.
bro. I think that this offense could be much more dynamic and much more creative. If their best player, Giannis, had more of a versatile package and more tools
I
in his
agree.
toolbox.
I
If you
agree.
put Giannis at the pinch post down with his back to the basket, I guarantee you it's less predictable.
You're right. Hold on. You said I disagree. I agree with you.
Okay,
Listen,
I
Matt.
got you,
And not
Ticket.
only
I
that,
got you.
Matt. If you're saying this, if this is what you're saying, like
Yeah.
get Giannis the ball in other situations, like closer to the basket, like coming
Yes, yes,
off side
yes.
screens and stuff like that. Man, I'm
Correct.
with you, man. Listen, I don't like all that catch at the top of the key, dribble. But
Okay,
a lot
now
of
we're on
that
the
shit
same
is
page.
Giannis.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit is Giannis too, bro. Giannis doing a lot of that shit, bro. Giannis doing a lot of that, get the ball and trying to play through 4, 5 niggas and shit like that. Now sometimes he come up, he'll body them niggas and dunk on them, but sometimes he'll turn it over, or that's how he
Correct.
got hurt.
Correct.
See what I'm saying?
He
Instead
plays
of
his
him going and
moves
playing the
inside.
pick and roll,
Same
moving
shit.
without the ball, going to pick. I never see Giannis doing that. Going to pick somebody else that doesn't have the ball. You're right about that, and I
Yeah.
think that's on Giannis. Like, bro, improve some aspects of your game, nigga. You
Well,
never
that gets
pick.
back to the toolbox, right?
Yeah, you
Like he's
never pick
lacking
off
certain
Mass.
tools
You're
in the
right,
toolbox.
Mass. He never picks off the ball. You always know what he do. His game is so predictable. He's coming
Yes.
downhill, or he's shooting that broke ass pull up jump shot.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah. So now we agreed in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm with you. So mix it up. Giannis
So
got to
it's
mix it
not
up too.
all on
Like,
Doc Rivers. I mean,
yeah,
it's a
he's got to
mixture of
go, but it's
everything.
on. Hold on, but it's on Doc a little bit because Doc has to say, look, bro, this shit right here ain't working all the time. That's too predictable. Teams are just loading up on you the same way. So what we're gonna do
So
is we're gonna get you on some off ball movement. We're
uh-huh.
gonna get you moving without the ball, setting picks and then backdoor cutting. We're gonna get you in more pick and roll movements, bro. How aren't they doing more pick and rolls with Giannis? That doesn't make no sense to me.
Well, take it. When you pose that question to Doc Rivers, I mean, isn't Doc between a rock and a hard place? Because how creative or versatile can I be offensively as a coach if my best player is limited offensively?
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I mean, listen, bro. I mean, we got called spade a spade, bro. You feel me?
I'm with
I
you.
mean, we
I'm
Kobe
mad at
fans,
you. I'm
bro.
mad at
You
the
feel
dude,
me?
bro. I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling Doc right now. What he doing, man? I love Doc, but I ain't feeling that shit he doing, bro. Because to me, he done lost like 3 games already this season. He
Yeah.
lost it. He lost 3 games out of the 7 games they lost. He lost 3 of them. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
If you put the ball on fucking Warren Trent Jr. hands,
G
that's
Sharp,
all.
we can't hear a word you saying. They don't know what's going on with your shit. Nigga, where's you at?
Can you hear me now?
Hell no. Bro, that nigga sound like he underneath the covers. They,
Yeah, the mic sound pretty bad, Leezy.
that nigga sound like he underneath the covers, goddamn,
And
making
Ticket,
love to
this is
Diddy,
why
man.
I was so big. This is why I was so big in giving praise to Chris Middleton, because Chris' game was a little bit more advanced perimeter wise, which makes the defense guard you different. I'm not saying he's better than Giannis. I'm just saying in those moments in the fourth quarter, like if you ain't got a consistent 15-foot, 18 jump shot, bro, in pro basketball, like the defense can scheme for you a little bit better. That's all I'm saying here. And
I'm
so,
with you.
listen, he's so great. He gonna put up 34, 10, 8. But for me, that's not the measuring stick, bro, because the good teams are gonna take that away when it matters the most. And then what's your listen? I always say this, Ticket. What is Giannis's counter and his go-to move when they take away driving lanes, bro? I've always said that to you, and you know this.
I'm with you, dog. I totally agree with you, brother. Totally agree with you. Man, me and you can go at it, bro. I love you, bro. You already know that.
It's all good, bro. I mean, yeah,
Hey,
we
like
talking
that
hoop.
shit that shit entertainment. Like some people take that shit serious. That shit entertainment, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
Everybody be
got no
listening.
grind and
Everybody
Ticket,
tuned in.
bro. I
Everybody
mean,
listening, man.
right.
But I do agree with you, and I agree with what Ross said about that daggone Doc Rivers, man. Like real talk, man. Like I take up for Doc a
Mm-hmm.
lot because I believe in him, man. Because I know he's an old school type of cat.
He is. He is old
And
school.
I wish these young dudes would take that type of mentality and approach to the game. You know what I'm saying, bro? But
Yeah.
in a new era, they don't. And you have to reach them in a new way. But I tell you, somebody who does get through to his players that got daggone coach from OKC. So with that being said, there's no excuses. He's missing his second best guy out there, and they steamrolling the
Right.
league.
Right.
The coach in Atlanta, I was saying fire him. He lose Trey Young, man. Them motherfuckers rolling in Atlanta. They've been all right.
Yeah, they've been all right, but the
No,
coaching
they've
always.
won. They've won like
They
almost
did
60%
cool.
of their games without Trey Young.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he's been rolling. Like he's been able to get through to those other guys, and it seems like Trey Young was the problem.
Well, addition by subtraction. I mean, addition by subtraction. I mean, the ball moves better. They're defending, and like sometimes these big name guards or wing players, like they suck the energy out of a team on the court because they're so ball dominant and guys can't get into that cadence. I mean, you mentioned OKC. I mean, they're the youngest team in the league, but
Right,
their best player allows the coach to coach him,
right,
and
right,
his
right.
game is versatile. And I gotta say this shit, bro. And people don't like this shit, but SGA's put the work in. He's come
Bro,
back
he
each
has,
year
bro.
and add something to his game, which
He
makes it
has.
easier.
He
And
has,
so,
bro.
and he's a good leader, bro, with no excuses, bro.
Mass.
Jacob been
That's
playing
why.
all
Hey,
season long.
Mass.
He ain't
That's
mentioned
why
his name.
Scap. That's why Scap Duck dudes like us. He don't want that type of smoke.
Well, I mean, I don't
And
respect that dude, bro.
he won't
Yeah, I
talk
don't respect.
about. Look, he will never talk about SG. He'll never get that motherfucker his props, bro. And he'll
Nah,
sit
he's
up
not.
here and
He's
in the
not.
video complaining about all of Jokic's teammates. Like, bro, that's some serious whack shit. How can you sit up here every day, complain about LeBron James fans, but you do the same thing for Jokic?
He does the exact same things. He tries to
The exact
downplay
same
Jamal and all
thing.
these
I
guys.
mean, the
Yeah.
exact same. This motherfucker come on
Mhm.
here and make all these lame ass excuses. He'll talk about
Right.
Doc. He'll talk about this motherfucker threw Mike Malone under the bus. All that shit, right?
Right. Old
It's
school.
fucked up, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
some real fucked up shit, man.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah, I mean,
So I'm
I'm not
sitting here,
pushing
I'm
back
looking
on
like,
that.
man, this shit is crazy, man. Like, you know what I mean, bro? So I think that it needs to be more accountability across the board for some of these players, how they're playing.
Of
And I'm
course.
gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. The commissioner of the league, bro, he has
Uh-huh.
done such a horrible job, bro, controlling the whole league, bro. Mass, it ain't just Kawhi. It's all of these guys, bro. I saw something on ESPN where they show all the star players that are hurt, bro. Bro,
It's
these
yeah.
motherfuckers ain't taking care of their body, bro. They're not training correctly, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something. All these dudes not practicing is killing them, bro, because their bodies are not trained to hold up through a season. So they think taking time off and just playing games gonna help. No, that's gonna hurt you. You need to practice. The practice get your body right. It keeps
Well,
you in shape. It keeps
yeah,
you
your
rolling.
muscles and ligaments need the consistent blood flow, and
Yes,
like you can't just start up a fucking truck in 10 degrees weather and expect it just to start right up, and then you just put it in
I'm
drive
trying
and
to,
go.
bro. They
Yeah.
think now they've taken down training camp to like 3 days, It used to be 2 weeks. Remember when training
All
camp
right.
used to be like 2 weeks?
It was longer than it is now. Yeah.
Yeah, so
It was
you coming
longer.
in doing
Yeah.
2 weeks of 2 a days, man, in training camp. Going
Right.
three
Right.
hours to
Right.
3 hours a session. That's almost 6 hours a day for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Then you had your preseason games where the big dogs playing all the preseason games. Now they've cut it out to where
Well.
you might see them in a couple. Then it was you gonna practice. You had one day off during the week, but every other day you gonna practice at least 2 hours, hour 45, 2 hours. Watch film. You're gonna practice. Now they've cut that out for the most part. The practices.
Mm-hmm.
It's embarrassing, bro. What the league has went to, and now you start to see once they change those rules, everybody start getting hurt now.
Yeah.
Like once they change moving like that, man. Now
Mm-hmm.
all these Zion, all these dudes hurt. But when
Right.
they was
Right.
out here
Right.
putting in work, when you was out here practicing and going through it, think about that, bro. How was these dudes playing
Well.
all these games, and then now these cats ain't playing the games, bro?
Well, you got guys who are, because I'm a big component to you can't play injured, but you can play hurt. Like bruised shoulder, bruised knee, sore foot. Like you go play. Like the era I grew up in, bro, and the shit I seen, guys were limping, guys were hurting, but on game day, bro, they got their rest and they were playing 25, 30 plus minutes. Like I'll rest after the season. Give me some treatment because again, it goes back to like Charles said for a couple years ago. Like these guys don't want to compete. These guys don't want to prove. NJ just told you that every chance he got to play, it's another chance to prove, not just to myself, but to you, the fans, the guy who was across from him, right? The Drexlers, the Reggie Millers, the Steve Smiths. Like I need to keep the standard and let you know that this ain't no cakewalk, bro. Even when I'm hurt, nigga, I'm playing. You know what I'm saying?
And
I
shout out
mean,
to T
come on,
Price in
bro.
the building too. Shout out to my nigga T Price in the building.
Salute
T
T
Price, what's
Price.
good, nigga?
What's
Salute.
good, famos? What's good, Ticket? What's up, Mars? Hey, Mars, gonna have to hit you up, man. 'Cause you know I'm about to get up out of here out the west, man.
Okay, call me T Price. Yeah, call me on the
I
back.
will. I got you.
All right.
What's up, Ticket? Hey, but hopping on what you were saying, hey, Ticket, hey, Mars, have we all been saying the same thing? We all been saying the same thing for years, right? How
Yeah.
these players holding these players accountable, right?
Yeah.
Everybody gets the smoke. I don't care who you are. I, Look, this is why I said this a long time ago on Ticket Channel. Back then, the 80s and the 90s, right? Even the 2000s, they took preseason games seriously. Everybody took the games they played. That's how you gel. You can tell some of these teams that don't practice. Now, this hate for SGA, I don't understand. But one thing I do know about OKC, you can tell they team practice. You know why? You see the results on the court.
That's a good
And
point.
they,
A good point.
yeah. And again, J Dub. J Dub supposed to be back, what, today? Today is the 19th, right? Yeah,
Uh,
so
uh yeah.
yeah,
I
today's
think
the
it's
19th.
today
So
or
J Dub gonna
tomorrow.
come back too. So yeah, his back. Yeah, but man, Jigga, you just spot on. A lot of us been spot on about this stuff, and that's why I always try to tell these cats, man. I never put
Well,
these players over the players in the past. Period. It's
Mm-hmm.
levels.
well, well, T Price. I mean,
Yes,
a
sir.
lot of guys are infatuated with the NBA culture and the
Hmm.
lifestyle and the financial gain that comes with it and the popularity. They don't value Listen, basketball is no longer the first priority for most of these guys, bro. Like you got guys doing podcasts, you got Lonzo Ball doing a podcast, but this nigga can't throw it in the ocean from 3 point range on the Cavaliers, bro. You feel me? Like
Hitting the
so, he's
side
more
of the
concerned.
backboard like he did last night. I
Right,
seen that
right.
crap.
So these guys are more concerned about fashion, the lifestyle. They got too much time on their fucking hands. They've already been prepaid for services that they haven't given, right? So if I sign you T Price to a 4 year 250 or $200 deal, then like the love of the game has came and gone. Like there's no need for me
Yeah.
to put extra work in, right? Like in the
Yeah.
off season, I'm gonna eat that Philly cheesesteak, right? Like I'm not gonna go get that chicken salad.
Right.
You feel me? Because I already
Hmm.
got paid, bro. And the thing is this, I mean, there's a few guys who got partial guaranteed contracts, like this, like for
Right.
example, here in Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan next year has a
Hmm.
partial guaranteed contract. It's not fully guaranteed. So
Hmm.
it's like these guys got guaranteed contracts. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That not to mention they got per diem on the road for food and other shit on the road.
Hmm.
And so like there's no sacrifice, bro. You feel me? They've already got, and some of these guys, especially the big name guys, like they get their money up front, at least half of it, bro, up front. And
Right.
so you want me to sacrifice and not go out and not do podcasts and not do all this shit when I already got the money in my checking account? Come on, bro. Like they got the shit backwards, bro. And when they, and last point to Price, this is why
Yeah.
when they signed that new CBA deal and
Uh-huh.
the players got what they wanted, bro, which
Uh-huh.
I know it's a thin line, but
Mm-hmm.
the league gave too much in that deal, bro. Like they gave the player unions too much power with that.
Yes. Yes. And remember we were talking about it on this channel about player empowerment. And what did I say? I remember I could who got an echo? Somebody
Yeah,
echoing. But
I hear it too, T-Pro. Yeah, I hear
but anyway, what I was saying though, I was saying it's gonna be good or it's gonna be a bad, but I already know they're gonna abuse the privilege. And then Alan Silver, he's the main one, he's the main contributor in all of this. I remember all y'all new millennials that was hating. Y'all know who y'all is. Y'all been missing on the milk carton, but y'all be spamming these everybody's channels, right? But y'all can't face the facts, man. Yeah, everything we giving y'all is factual information. Everything, no lies told. That ain't nobody paid and bought for. You can't tell us what we see. I know a great player when I see one.
you. Yeah. Guys don't care about legacy. All they care
Care
about
about
is
their
right now.
brand. They care
Yeah,
about looking good on the sidelines and
bro.
all this, or they use a quote like it's just basketball, whatever. Whatever. If you
Right,
love it, I like it. That's
right.
why
You
I
know what I'm
be
saying?
that's why I be so in tune in college because at least in college I can see coaches could actually be able to coach. You
Well,
actually
the
could coach
coaches
these
got
players.
more. Yeah, the coaches in college got more of a grip on their players and got a little bit more authority. That's just
Right.
not the case in the NBA, bro, because
Never. Right.
there's so much money. Like for example, here in Sacramento, check this out, bro. Like Doug Christie is getting paid $2 million a year.
Right.
2 million, bro. 2 million, which ain't shit.
Hmm.
You feel me?
Right.
And we know that he'll be the scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? When all this
Yeah,
shit hits
because
the fan.
because the players leave. Because
Right.
my thing is that right, and there's so many parameters we can sit there and throw in right in this right.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I'm gonna say is this, right? And you can name another thing. We can go a million ways why all this basketball is weird now, right? To us, right? We took number one, you took coaching out the league. Real coaches. You got rid of the second, you took all the rough riders out the league. The OGs that helped be able to hold these players accountable. Then you made it positionless basketball. Then you end up making it to be uh where these players could just I don't understand this little streak everybody keep talking about. This dude don't have no I'm not getting into that. But still, they just glorifying everything, but at the same time, when it comes to winning, when it's winning
Well,
time, five
yeah.
minutes.
Well, the league's watered
What
down.
you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
What you gonna
the
do? The
league's watered
media
down.
too.
It's
And the
pick
media
and
can't
roll
be trusted.
basketball. You know what I'm
And the
saying?
media can't be trusted.
Yeah,
Right.
all it is just pick and roll, top of the key basketball, try to get into the paint, draw and kick. Ain't no creativity, ain't no innovative, ain't no like I can name on two hands the mid-range shooters in our league, which we know back in the day there was tons of guys who could
Yes. We had a
dribble,
whole
pass,
flock
and
of them.
shoot. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's just either guys are getting to the basket and there's no rim protection whatsoever, or they're just shooting threes. And like you said, guys are in love with people care more about total raw stats that they see on
Yes.
Instagram after the game. Like a guy can lose by 20 points, but if he got his 25, 5 and 5, then it's no big deal. It's no
This
big
is what
deal.
kills me too, Moss.
Yeah.
This is what would kill me, twin. This is what killed me, right? About these cats, right? They'll praise 43, 15, and 8, right? And
Yeah.
then they'll kill Will Chamberlain for losing. And he put up numbers out. But now all of a sudden, now we supposed to blacken the eye and act like, nah, man, when you lose, you lose. I don't care. Look, even the 50-point games the players had in the 80s and the 90s, did them teams need every bit of them 50 points to win? You darn by their favorite player, by their best player? You darn right they did. And it resulted in wins. Some of them even got it and lost, but they didn't celebrate 50 in a loss. This is the only era I know where they still praise you for scoring 50 in a loss or triple double in a loss. Who cares? Who
Yeah,
cares? You
who cares,
lost.
bro? And then, the elephant in the room, bro. You got guys
Mm-hmm.
going on major networks and TV shows spewing misinformation. You got guys
Oh
like
man, don't
you
get me.
got guys like
Yes.
fucking Whack Attack. He easy work. I cooked his ass on a few platforms already, right? He preys on
Right.
fucking gimmick. Like, you mean to tell me a center who dictates everything is a recipe for success? Like, there's a
Nah.
reason why the Denver Nuggets ain't won shit since they beat that injured Miami Heat team, bro. Because Joker is a gimmick. That shit don't work when it matters the most, bro. I saw Alex Caruso shut that nigga down in the game 7, bro.
Yeah.
Caruso,
I see. If you
come on,
remember
bro.
Game 7, they always and then the media, y'all. Let me just talk on y'all right quick. 'Cause I've been on y'all helmet. I don't take none of y'all dudes on ESPN or female seriously because y'all all on the payroll. Y'all just like Drumline. Y'all one band and one sound. Y'all hold everybody else accountable, but you don't hold one other person accountable. That's where you been start losing your fans, man. That's why a lot of these other fans, true NBA fans, they don't watch this stuff. They rather watch high school. They rather watch college basketball, women in college. And y'all can say what y'all want about college sports being corrupt and everything like that. But the NBA is corrupt too. They showing it right now is corrupt, and it's been there since Adam Silver been there, and
Mm-hmm.
it's about to get worse. It's about to get ugly. Now I'm
Well,
telling you, it's about to
well,
get ugly.
well.
I'm just sit back and watch.
Here's where I'm disappointed in mainstream media and the talking heads on TV. Because God knows if
Right.
I was on TV, they'd fire me the first day, bro. Like, why are
Oh,
we
I
not
want to
praising?
ask 30 seconds.
Yeah, why are we not? Why isn't the OKC Thunder on every highlight, every sports channel, every day? They're 13-1. They're missing their second best player, arguably, and SGAs make no excuses. They're the youngest team in the NBA, and they're
Uh
13 and
huh.
1. Listen, they're coming off a championship. Like,
Yes.
there's no championship next year. Like, fatigue. Like, they approached this season as if they don't have a championship, and they've done the things
Mm-hmm.
the right way. They took their lumps, T Price, in the past 4 or 5 seasons, losing records. They built through the draft. They make key
Yep.
small trades here and there,
Right.
but they
Right.
on TV praising Joker's triple double when he loses. They're praising the fucking Lakers every goddamn day. But OKC and SGA, who's not to mention, bro, SGA, to me, he's the best leader in basketball right now. To me.
I agree with
What
you.
he's done
And
the
I
past 2 seasons, bro, and made zero excuses, T Price, and still got this
yes.
team on track, focused, bro, dropping 30,
Yes.
playmaking, defending. And listen, leadership isn't always what you do. It's how you can get the guys around you to fucking come along with you. Even
Oh
in
yeah.
the
Let me just.
seasons, my bad. Go ahead, T Price.
No, I
Go
was
ahead.
I was gonna say, man, I'm just gonna piggyback what you're saying. I'm just saying that on my channel too. And dudes want to question me like, oh, why don't you talk about this for the Lakers? I don't have to talk about the look. I've been on YouTube for about what, like 9 years, following Ticket, following everybody, right? I did it on my own for 5 years. I'm yet to do a Laker game on my channel. Reason why I'm standing 10 toes down what I said. I'm not rooting for them until he is gone. Out, goodbye. I mean, out the door. Now, saying that, I've been saying the same thing about OKC. I've been telling them, I've been saying it on my channel. See, they do it to all the champions, right? Look
Mhm.
how look how they did the bubble, right? They celebrated that for 3 months, the whole summer in season tournament. They celebrated all ESPN. They was doing FS1. Now look at every champion that won the championship since. They talk about it one day, and then we go straight back to the Lakers. I understand. I get the gist of it, but at the same time, you being disingenuous to the other team that really won a championship. But then again, ESPN just exposing themselves. ESPN, they built that. You notice something too much. I've been saying this for a while too.
Mm-hmm.
ESPN. Look at all the sports they got on ESPN. Basketball is the only one that dropped the ball. Am I
Right.
right or wrong? Because everybody else they still keep their integrity. They still talk about the past eras and all that. But NBA, why is that? There's too many people paid and bought for it that sold their soul, man. To me, they don't
Yeah.
want to keep it real.
I want to, obviously I don't. I have a channel, but I don't talk it like I used to. But like, we should be talking about OKC, bro. SGA give you
Mm-hmm.
31, 32 points a game. His,
Mm-hmm.
his second best scorer is Chet giving you 19, and Chet's
Mm-hmm.
missed 4 or 5 games. Lou Dort only played in 9 games, and so
And
like we
can't shoot. He can't even hit a three to save his life this year, but he still got that defense though.
yeah
That's
he
one thing
came back
about Dort.
a few games ago and he went 4 for 6 and he had a good shooting game.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
claim to be, savants. We claim to be students of the game, and we always say, let's get back to old school basketball. And we praise how the game used to be played. And here we are with a team in our league, OKC, who's gone about it the right way, kept their nose clean, drafted well,
yes,
let
yes,
their
it
best
did.
player have their lumps and bumps, and now look at them, and then we refuse to praise it, but we'll
That's
continue
crazy to
to
be true,
praise
boss.
this
Right.
fucking nonsense, bro. I can't do
Exactly.
it.
That gets my point. This is like I've been saying this on
Can't do
my. I
it, bro.
said it not too long ago on my channel, bro. I was like, dude, like y'all can't dismiss what OKC is doing, bro. Like that's and that
Can't.
not only thing that do, only thing that they do to me though, bro. That just fueling them more, some more. That's even fueling SGA. Like, okay, you see, they ain't talking about us again. Let's go show and do it again. So when they so if they end up repeating, is that when ESPN all of a sudden going to give them some praise and all this other stuff? I don't think so.
Uh, Probably not,
They're gonna
because
have to.
unless they make an adjustment to the talking heads on TV,
Yes.
the agendas and the narratives are going to stay the same. I don't care if Lou Dort misses 1,000 shots, bro. Basketball is played in so many different ways, and
Yes.
I don't gauge a guy playing good or bad off of makes and misses, right? There's
Me
rebounding, there's
too.
defense. I mean, there's
Right.
all kind of shit that impacts winning, bro. And so, and for me, OKC embodies playing the game the right way. They pressure you on defense. They shoot the three
Yes,
ball
they
well.
do.
Everybody accepts who Shai is. They know in the fourth quarter who's touching the ball. They respect and they accept their role on the team. They're
I think they
coachable.
worst free throw shooter. I think the worst free throw shooter on the team is Hardenstein. Everybody else elite can make
Yeah,
free throws.
yeah, he might be. They seem like they're a young team who doesn't get in each other's way. They're not jealous.
Hmm.
Look at last year, bro. In the
Look at the
finals, right?
interviews, boss. You can just go to the interviews every time they have an
Yeah,
interview. What the
yeah.
whole team is
But I
up there.
want
You
to
heard what J
highlight.
Dub said? You heard what J
Yeah,
Dub said the last time? He said, "Hey, I'm still on the team, y'all." He just letting everybody know I'm still on the team and we still doing this. But go ahead.
yeah. I want to highlight a moment last year in the finals, and this is when I knew SGA was the best player in basketball. First of
Hmm.
all, and Steph Curry does this at times very elite too, more so in his heyday. Even if you're the best player on the team, you have to know when to play second fiddle. That's part of being the best player, bro. Meaning, I ain't gotta be the number one scoring option today. So SGA knows that there's a balance, and it could just be a few possessions or a stint during a game where he allows J Dub to be the man. That's number one.
Hmm.
Number two, go look and see how Indiana was defending OKC and SGA in the pick and roll, and then go look and see what OKC did, bro, to counter that. What they did was they took SGA off the basketball and put J
Yeah.
Dub bringing the
He
ball up
Dub up
court.
there.
And what happened? SGA would come and
Hmm.
set ghost screens. He would set,
Hmm.
he would slip screens, and the Pacers had no example. I'm sorry, the Pacers had no counter to what they were doing. And I said that to say
Hmm.
this, like, okay, SGA knew that it's not about me being on the ball, dictating everything. I can play off the ball because this is going to impact winning. And yeah, I'm going to still get my shit off. I'm just going to get it off in a different way. And in today's league, T
Right.
Price, all the best players need and want the ball in their hands, bro. They don't want to play
Right.
off ball, bro. They don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to go set screens. They don't set backdoor picks. None of this shit, bro.
Hmm.
You don't see
Right.
LeBron, Joker. Okay, hold on. I mean, Joker does it too. I mean, Joker does it more than some of these players, but still. But all I'm saying is this: guys don't want to sacrifice, and when they win, they want all the praise, and when they
Right.
lose, they want to blame their fucking
It's
teammates,
everybody
bro.
have that fun.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's clowns. That's clown stuff to me. Cause we ain't never heard that until this era, until Clutch. I call ESPN Clutch clients anyway. So all of them is affiliated with Clutch. Y'all don't keep it real on anything. That's why I don't understand how these people want to come on here and be capping and saying the same stuff. Y'all like Eminem and 8 Mile. I know exactly what you about to say. You about to say the same thing that he said. I'm gonna fuck you up. That's what y'all do,
yeah.
man. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm like, man.
Hold
Oh
on,
yeah,
T
to that
Price.
one
I
dude.
gotta correct. I gotta correct
Are you
Slum
in the comments?
Statman. Yeah, he says SGA is a real playmaker. If he gets that three ball, it's over with. Hey, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like
He
SGA
doesn't.
this season is shooting 38% from the three
Hey,
point range,
check it. Aleezy backstage, bro.
and
Aleezy
two
backstage, bro.
and 2 years ago he shot 40%, bro. And so
Right.
I mean, what you mean? If he gets the three ball, bro, like he got the three ball. I mean,
And this is what I don't
what are we
understand. The three
saying,
balls.
man?
See, this is the thing. How they this is the logic, the way that they think. They think three is better than two. The Midwest game is undefeated. It's undefeated. Having low post moves. That's undefeated. But you don't look. Listen, I understand they want to say that the big man is. Yeah, they bringing the big man back, but the big man still ain't paying in the paint. Them boys still out there shooting 3 pointers, and that's why the lanes be all wide open. And these dudes in this era are not point guards; they are shooting guards. Just because you have the ball in your hands all the time, don't make you no point guard.
Well, I don't equate playmaking and playmaking to just me having the ball and me passing. Playmaking
Right.
is how I impact an offense and setting guys up, and that's why I praise
Mm-hmm.
SGA and Steph Curry so much, because playmaking isn't just, you know what I'm saying, me bringing the ball up court, me running actions, and then me passing you the ball off a down screen or flare or pin down. Like my
Right.
off ball movement, my off ball ability that opens up the offense for me, that's playmaking. I'm having a direct impact on my offense. So, it's just, listen, bro. The ticket, Leesy's backstage, bro. I think the ideology of basketball, the way people look at basketball in today's times, are just, it's wrong. It's not
Man,
accurate.
it's
It's
not
not.
this not the game that I grew up, that my dad, rest in peace of my father, my dad introduced to me to. You know what I'm saying? And my mom and my uncles, even my aunties and uncle. Man, I was just chopping up with them last night. My uncle was like, "Man, nephew, man, these players, man." I'm like, "Man, I've been trying to tell y'all, man, for years, man, these dudes are not built like the players that we grew up loving and gravitate to." You know what I'm saying? But when we do lift them up, what's this new word y'all dump behind? People want to use glazing, or you glaze what, for telling the truth? I'd rather stand on the truth than tell a lie. Y'all believe in lies. Lies and manipulation.
Oh, that's Leesy right there. Is that Leesy?
Yeah. Nah, it's still me. Nah, I'm outside, bro. That was my neighbor. You know, it's real nice out here on the coast. It's about to start raining, so he tried to get that bike ride in.
Oh, okay.
It's about to start raining here in the afternoon.
Yeah, man. So yeah, our league is has been, is been, and will continue to go in the wrong directions until we exit out some players, we get some new people within the NBA circles, and we got to get a whole new media crew on TV.
Yes, they had
That's
to.
gonna
They
call a
had
spade a
to.
spade.
Right.
Like I need to see like Jamal Crawford's. I need to see the Richard Jeffersons. You know what I'm saying? Mainly Jamal Crawford, who's gonna call a spade a spade. He ain't going for no nonsense. You got guys like Reggie Miller on TV praising and acting like LeBron James is the greatest thing since sliced bread, acting like he didn't
Mm-hmm.
face MJ, acting like he didn't face Kobe. So you
Yeah.
got guys who've been
Levels
around
to
the
the
sport, who know the game of basketball, bro, who have literally sold their soul, bro. Literally
it's
sold their
it's
goddamn
literally.
soul.
But then at the same time, this is proof of. I know y'all people in the comments. That's why I'm not in the comments. So that's why people in the comments be like, "Man, y'all hating." Go. You see them interview everywhere else other than mainstream TV. They talking a whole nother level, man. Then they start giving everybody what they should have been saying on TV. Those are facts, man. You got to, whatever you say behind the scenes, you can be. I'm the type. No, they better not put me on TV because I ain't gonna take that nonsense, bro. Nonsense. Who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah, and
And yeah,
also
shout out to
too.
the Detroit Pistons. I got to give love to the Pistons, man. Yeah, they in first place right now. I got to give love to Cade Cunningham and all of them, man. Detroit, man. Hey, when Detroit, hey, it's good for the East, man. When Detroit's relevant, I know the Pacers is not. You know, when they in there, when the Miami and Chicago, when they're in the playoffs, that makes the playoffs even more greater. But then again, What is this? What is their so-called rivalry that they got in this era? They don't got no rivalry between teams no more. They took all that out. All this player empowerment, dudes can leave, can they can sit there and leave whenever they want to leave, and go and plan to get another player, and you taking competition away. And man, stop, man. No, man. They ain't got. There's no rivalries. The rivalries have died. It's been dead. Periods. I think it's been dead since 2000. I say it's died after Kobe dead. After Kobe retired, I say his last. I don't say he retired. I say when he popped his Achilles. After that year, to me, in my opinion, that's why I think the rivalries start getting going away. Cause you don't have no team versus team rivalries no more. You don't have that no more, man. They don't have that no more.
Yeah, I'm going to wait to assess the Detroit Pistons. I don't
Me
think they
too.
have the benefit of the
I'm
doubt to put them in conversations. They're off to a good stretch, a good start, 13-2. But I gotta gauge this team when it matters the most in the postseason, and I
I
gotta see
agree.
Kate Cunningham in the fourth quarter in the postseason when teams take him away or they trap him
Yes.
and teams
Yes.
show different looks at him. Then I will gauge
hmm
it. I will gauge it then.
I'm just happy for K because he was injured at first, and everybody thought he was gonna be injured. I'm just happy to see him in there play. I'm just happy for the people in Detroit, man, because my homies. Shout out to my homies out there in the D, man, and Murder Mitten, all in Michigan, man. Y'all know who y'all is, man. When Detroit's on, man, I'm telling you, man. Hey, I like what they doing right now, but this just the beginning, and we're gonna see how it is. Because this will be his second time in the playoffs, so we're gonna see what it's hitting for. Because the East is wide open, in my opinion. The
Yeah,
West is going.
the East is somewhat wide open, and Detroit has something on their front line that most teams don't have. They play with the level of physicality that I enjoy, that I like, that I'm used to from
Right.
a front line. So that's refreshing. Their bigs ain't super skilled, but they gonna pound, they gonna rebound, they gonna do certain things. They added
I
Dylan
like
Brogdon.
Duran. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause Duran played for he played for Penny Hardaway. He went to Memphis State.
He went to
He got that.
Memphis. Yeah,
Yeah, he got that old school. He kind of remind me of Orlando Woolridge though. His Orlando Woolridge. That's why I'm gonna watch that season when Orlando Woolridge was playing with the Lakers, man.
yeah,
Yeah, man. I used to like Orlando. Hey, that's one. Hey, another thing that we did do too, Mons. We used to give everybody on the team props, bro. We gave not even our favorite player. We gave everybody they props, man. This era only give props to just one player or whoever they want to give it to, and everybody else like they didn't play too. Like I
right.
used to tell these fanboys, they act like it's five J Reeds out there on the court. It's not. It's only one.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're right, man. No, you're right. Um, yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I was just telling my older brother a couple weeks ago. He had asked me, he's like, "Hey, man, like, are you going to the game tonight?" And I was like, "Nah, I ain't going." Because I can't, bro. Like the last two seasons, two parts, I can't tell you how many times I was excited to see a certain player. Not that I never seen them play before, but I'm a basketball
Right,
geek, and I just
right,
like basketball. Like, I mean, I've sent ticket videos, bro, of me like damn near courtside, and LeBron James is like right there. And so I like basketball, right? And so I can't
right.
tell you how many times fucking in the last 2 years, bro, that the best players haven't played. They haven't played,
hmm
bro. It got so
Yeah,
bad to where I want to see Jason Tatum play, bro, because I never seen him play before. And the day of the game here in Sac, like 2 years ago, he didn't play. And so I flew
man,
to
that's
Boston,
great.
bro. Bro, I flew to Boston. It's on my channel. I flew to Boston
hmm
just to see him play, and they played the Wizards. And come to find out, he was a game time decision that day, bro. And thank
Oh
God he
wow.
played. No, he played and dropped
Oh, he
30 some.
played. Okay,
Yeah. He
okay.
played. But it's just that you got guys spending money on season tickets or tickets in general, bro. And
Right,
I told my friends, bro, like y'all better wait, bro. Don't buy no tickets weeks or two before a game. Like wait until a day before and get the injury update report, bro, and then react accordingly. But don't be pre-buying tickets just because it's cheaper or because you're gonna waste your money, bro. You feel me? You're gonna waste your money.
yeah. That's
That
why
too.
shout out to my homie man that works at the Monitor Center, man. He be trying to give me tickets all the time, man. I tell him straight up. I tell them straight. I remember that time when I very first moved out here, and the Lakers was playing out here, and they ended up upsetting the Lakers that night, um, beating them and stuff. And I gave the tickets to my homeboy, and he took his son and everything like that. And his son came out and said this. He's older now. He was like, "Man, there's a difference between a Kobe Bryant Laker team and a Bron Laker team." It's like even he recognized it at a young age. He's like, man, it's just a difference, man. It's just a difference, man. That's why I'm gonna hit me a couple. I got a couple college games I'm gonna go to before I get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm gonna go to the next Oregon Ducks game they got here in town. I
Okay.
mean, in Eugene, either that or Oregon State. Whoever comes first, yeah. 'Cause I got homies. Yeah, that's why, Moss. I salute to you, bro, because a lot of people don't know, man. It's about who you know, man, and how you carry yourself, man, too, man, as a man or a woman, man. Integrity means everything, man. These people who I know, man, I know boosters and all kinds of. I know some people that can get me airway. They be telling me, I'm like, no, 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 no. I can soak in some of the knowledge that you give me and everything, but
Yeah.
I just want to do everything my way, and God gonna take care of everything but the rest, and they respect me for that, man. They be trying to give me tickets all the time, man. Like I ain't going to no NBA game, man. I'll go to a college game if I go to the NBA game.
Right, right, right. Voted for myself says Moss. I bet you was telling people you went to Harvard too. Um,
Man, this
nah,
nigga
I
here.
didn't go to Harvard, bro. But if I can't do shit else in my life, bro, if I ain't good at nothing in life, T Price, one thing I'm
Hmm.
good at, bro, is talking NBA shit, bro. So I mean,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
if you think that you can out talk me, bro, when it comes to this NBA shit, then hit the link and nigga and let's
yeah.
do it, bro.
I'm taking up. Hold on, and to that one nigga that sound like Young Africa. I heard you the other night, nigga. You talking shit out your mouth, nigga. You
Uh,
can't cook
that's
me anything.
That's LeBron fam. Yeah, his name
I
is
don't care.
yeah.
I don't care. He sound like Young Africa. And shout out to Young Africa, man. You ain't cooking.
Yeah, I
You
fuck with
can't cook the
Africa, bro.
stove, bro. You
Yeah, I
can't cook
mess
the
with
stove.
Africa.
Yeah, Young Africa cool because we've been to wars with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
I mess with Africa.
it's
He
mutual.
cool.
It's mutual respect. But that I'm telling you, dude, you got to know your homework. I mean, your deep history. You can't go all the way back into the beginning of basketball and know the ABA too. Don't talk to me, bro. I'm letting anybody know now. Do not talk to me. And high school
Well,
too,
well, that's why I said T
college
Price.
too,
Like
all that.
these new people and even some old farts that I see on platforms who know better. Like
Right.
their whole train of thought, their ideology on basketball, like if your ideology on basketball is just wrong, that means that the foundations of every argument that you articulate to me is going to be skewed and wrong, and I can't even
Me
take
too.
it serious, bro. And so
Me too.
we
That's
gotta
how
get
I am
back to
too.
just old school fundamental, like at like basketball analysis and looking at the game of basketball from the right lens. And so
Yeah.
that's what that comes down to, bro, for me.
And what comes down for me, just keeping it real and getting. They need to take a page out of NBC network how they was back in the day in the 80s and the 90s, and then eventually it went to ESPN. But look how they did back then. ESPN, I mean NBA, man, they ain't take no prisoners, man. If you a star player, you got the smoke. Period. Now these players don't get, man. Stop, man. You getting that contract when it comes. Too much is given, too much is required. You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad when I cook your favorite team or whatever, your favorite player. I don't care. You talk, and then to y'all dudes be talking to me about rankings. You talking to a dude, I don't rank players. You know why I don't rank players? I think that's so disrespectful to rank players. There's so many players that we haven't seen, and from the 50s to the 60s to the 70s to the 80s. I was born in 78. So there's so many great players back then. Y'all be talking about Bob Cousy. Dude, man, y'all people, man, I'm telling y'all just don't know what y'all. I'm telling you, that Bob Cousy was that dude in his time. You just that dude had every bag in the thing. And I've been seeing highlights of Bob Cousy a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? This ain't up recently for y'all. Some people that's now realizing, man, yeah, you gotta do your history, man. For real, y'all disrespecting Wilt. Spencer, y'all disrespect any player that's other than these players right here. I never put these players over the players in the past. There's one that's playing now. No, it's levels to this. They don't go by the same rules. They don't play 82 games. They don't play any defense. You remember, hand checking was checking from '04 and '05. And look at all these crazy behind stats they got now. Now look at this year's. Every year they be changing rules from '04 or '05. And stop giving me this nonsense. Oh, they changed the rules for Michael Jordan. They changed the rules for Jay Reed too. They changed the rules for Steph Curry too. Y'all don't want to factor that in. If they did, I always said this. And tell me why I'm wrong. If y'all thinking these players are better than the players in the past, let's go back to the old school rules. Then you can see who can do what. Then you can really see who really has IQ. That's another thing that's totally stupid to me. IQ. How you have the highest IQ in the game and you still lose a game? It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, that IQ stuff don't work on me either. That is overrated. He has such a great IQ. He has such a great IQ. Why his team lose? Y'all don't get that same energy. Me, I'm gonna give you. If you playing good, I'll give you to you. But you sorry as crap, man. You gonna get the smoke. I don't care who you are. Get out your feelings, man. Y'all dudes want to hate me, try to convince me. I've been saying the same thing for years. I still ain't changed my mind. So what make y'all think I'm gonna change my mind now? Man, y'all dudes, man, y'all smoking dope. Hey, Elise, I'm trying to get you back in, man, but I don't know what's going on, man.
All right, I'm back. I had to take a phone call.
Oh, you good, bro? Yeah, but and that's another thing that these players need to stop doing, man. Stop wearing these low tops and put your ass on some high tops. That's how y'all niggas be getting hurt too. Them low tops, they don't work, bro. They don't work. That's how you get. Ain't that's I never forget. I was playing at we was at University. I was in Baton Rouge at the time,
Uh,
working and stuff. And we was at the college, and I didn't and I had on them Iversons, right? My boy like,
yeah,
you going to the gym, T Price? I okay, okay. I didn't have my high tops. I was like, I'm gonna have to ball in these, man. Man, I messed around, turned my ankle, man. I was like, man, bump that, man. I say, anybody got some high tops? My boy said, man, I got a fresh pair of shoes here. Put these on, T Price, and come back on the court, man. I'm telling you, man, them low tops, bro, they don't work, bro. That's how you get them ankle injuries and all that stuff, bro. For real, them low tops, man, they do not work, bro. Majority of these
yeah,
players that's getting hurt that I seen, all these star players that y'all talking about. Oh, and this is another thing I don't like either, too. Oh, he took Denver. Denver took OKC to 7 games. Who gives a shit? They still fucking lost. Give that y'all don't want to give that Shea no kind of credit. He don't. He don't. And this is another thing I find interesting. They say he shot bait. Let me just clear this out. Every great player in every single era got calls. Moss could tell you that. Every great player did.
mm-hmm.
Every great player got calls. Period. And it's another thing about Paul Pierce that made me realize something though too. And y'all always want to sit there and say Paul Pierce used to kick LeBron's ass, bro. The truth was that dude, bro. I'm telling you, he was that dude. Paul Pierce used to give. That's why they didn't like him on ESPN. Cause Paul Pierce knew, man, I was giving that dude that work. He
Yeah,
was giving him that work.
yeah.
Trust me, y'all, yeah. Shout out to but the only thing I don't like about him, don't go back and forth, man. Don't be wishy washy. Stand on business, man. Stand on what you say. Yeah, I don't respect nobody like that, bro. When you wishy washy, man, that let me know, man, you'll lie on me, nigga.
Yeah, I'm glad you're saying what you're saying because even some of the guys on TV I just can't respect them because like they're hypocrites, bro. They say one thing on this platform and then I
Right.
had a friendship over here, so they say something else. Or what they
Nah.
do is they straddle the fence and keep their opinion like in the middle. Nah, bro. Like I don't believe in your truth and my truth, bro. I believe in the truth, right? There's only one truth. And so
Right.
if I see somebody and they say, I'm living my truth, then you can't be my friend, bro, because there's only one fucking truth, bro. I don't know what the fuck you
Yeah.
think this shit is, bro. Right? This ain't LGBTQ or what the fuck they call that nonsense. This no,
Oh
bro.
man, right.
It's fucking one truth, bro. It's the truth. And so Yeah, so a lot of guys, bro, I don't respect, bro.
I
Like for
respect their
example,
basketball game, but when they take, I'm talking about when it see me, and I know why y'all people want to get mad at me all the time. When I judge people, I judge them strictly on their basketball, the antics and all that. That goes with the game of basketball.
mhm,
It goes with it, and I judge it as that. Y'all can't get mad at that.
I got to give
Y'all
you
want to
who
get
I respect the most, bro, right now on TV.
right.
And for
Well, go
me,
ahead.
it's two guys that stand on business and they don't get a lot of publicity. One of these guys works for NBA TV, and I met him at a Kings game because he called the game. He a cool dude. He's from Seattle. That's Jamal Crawford. Um,
Yes.
you're
Shout
not
out to
pushing him
Jamal.
off his square, bro. Like he'll tell you what it is. And then two, a guy that I don't know if he's blackballed or but he's not around as much is Quentin Richardson from Chicago.
Yes.
He gonna stand on
Yes.
business, bro. And
He
so
used to be on ESPN, but I don't see my boy. Shout out to Q. Hey,
well, he
Q.
had the podcast, but he ain't gonna waver. You're not gonna
Nope.
take him off his square. He gonna call a spade a spade. And so we need more guys like that, bro. It's like we live in a day and age where we worried about people's feelings, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
we don't listen. We live in a time where being honest is frowned upon, and we praise being lied to because it's gonna placate to how I feel. And I just don't subscribe to that type of thinking, bro. Like you can't be my friend, T Price, if you can't be honest with me, bro. You feel me?
Oh
You
yeah,
can't be friends.
and that's why I always respected you too, because you was like T Price, man. Man, you my brother, man. You got too much knowledge and let niggas be saying stupid shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? When ever
Yeah,
since you told me
yeah.
that, and I was like, yeah, you is right. So now, dudes don't be, you can't be coming off the top rope, coming up with some. No, this is another thing too. This narrative stuff, y'all just need to get that out the way, man. Stop it. I know this is the new wave, but in all these
Mhm.
sports and football and basketball, these narratives, and then one thing I love about these narratives that it always be debunked because look, OKC won a championship last year, and it's being debunked right now because they still not talking about this team. They still,
Well,
it's crazy to me, bro. And it's
yeah.
like and you already know in our era, it didn't care if it was Chicago who won. If you was a champion, you got airtime. And they talk about everybody else, but they always gave their champions the first nod first, always. Not no more.
Well, I'm going to tell you when OKC for me, well, not for me, but where they really killed the narrative.
Hey, hand
Oh,
me that Kobe pack.
3-point shooting league, and you got to shoot threes. Yeah,
Thank you.
OKC won the championship last year. Uh, in that series, not being a elite 3-point shooting team, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they won game 4 or 5, only making three threes. And so the mid-range jump shot, the backdoor cutting, playing fast, getting shots early in the shot clock, running good, efficient offense, having counters, just playing. I call it just playing basketball. Like that still works. That still works, right? Like
Right.
sacrificing for my teammates, right? Not being
Mm-hmm.
a stationary target, just sitting in the corner. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's times where the floor is space and people got their spot on the floor and you're stationary. But like the toughest thing to guard in basketball, bro, is movement because it
Yes.
monkeys it up, it muddies the waters, and it makes the defense have to react. That's where
The
you get the
Spurs
flip screens,
that.
backdoor cuts, easy baskets,
Yes.
shit like
Yes.
that. You know what I'm saying?
The Spurs was the greatest. I'm glad you mentioned that, bro. 'Cause I was
Sure,
just
for
man,
sure.
yeah, because the Spurs, man, that's what they did, bro. And this is what I find very interesting too, man. You know, but all the great ones get their props, right? Like to like Jordan, everybody. But Kobe don't get that props though. But that's one thing I love about social media. Open up the vault. You seen all the videos, every Kobe commercial, him and LeBron. LeBron, I got my first ring. LeBron, man, this was me with my second ring. LeBron, this is me with my third. LeBron, I got four, and they didn't get a chance to do five. You know what I'm saying? But them commercials was so funny, but they stopped. You know when that commercial stopped when he went to Miami.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Kobe was that dude, bro. It's levels to this, man. That's what I
Bro,
mean,
the
man.
ultimate praise, T Price, for listen, I don't care if the media or fans don't give Kobe his praise because the ultimate praise, the ultimate, you've made it, you've arrived, the ultimate like you belong when it comes to Kobe Bryant, bro. For me, is
Uh-huh.
two things. It's when Kobe Bryant played his last game and he was retiring, and MJ said that little speech on the teleboard to Kobe, and then it was
Yeah.
Michael Jordan crying about Kobe Bryant. And so the best player in basketball history that I think he is, Michael Jordan, when Jordan breaks down and shows raw emotion about a player, then for me, that's acceptance right there. And
I
without Jordan
agree.
saying it, he said it. Like, listen, bro, I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, Jordan knows what it is, bro. Right? Players know what
Yeah.
it is. I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
guys in the back in the fucking arena, bro, saying certain things, and then I go the next day to fucking look at like media clips or fucking post game shit in front of a camera, and they saying something totally different. I've seen this shit in person, bro. They say one thing about
Wow.
Kobe, and then they're asked about a situation or whatever, bro, and then the answer is it's like a 180 when the camera
Yeah.
flips on, bro. When it's quote unquote on record, off record,
Yeah.
on record, and so yeah, man, I don't respect nobody in this era, bro. I don't respect nobody in the media in this era, bro. For the most part, bro. I
They lost
respect a
all
few
credibility.
people. Yeah, but they all weirdos, bro, and they're all bought and paid for, and nobody stands on business, bro. Nobody stands on
Nobody.
business, bro. T. Price, true story, bro. On my brother who passed away, true story. I just ran into Chris Hayes at a restaurant 2 days ago. He lives in
At least know
Sacramento.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
at least
Chris
know him.
Hayes, who works for
Mhm.
now Amazon, because see, again, bro, like I'm around people, bro. Chris Hayes was with TNT. They
Uh-huh.
let go, and now Chris Hayes works for Amazon, right? Amazon
Uh-huh.
purchased that shit now. And so Chris is from Modesto, California, 3 hours from Sacramento. His brother lives in Sac. Anyways, he's from the area. And so I saw him at a restaurant, right, bro? And he goes to a gym that I go to. Anyways, like,
Yeah.
we got into like a little debate over, because you know me, bro. I want smoke with the best of them.
Right.
We talking about Kobe, MJ, and Jordan, and I says, Chris, bro, I heard you, bro, a few times, bro, with your, you know what I'm saying, GOAT debate, bro, and I'm disappointed, bro. And he looked at me and was like, nah, LeBron's better than Kobe. And
Ain't no way in the world to
and
me.
what he said was, it shocked me because I know he knows better, bro. What he said was, he says LeBron can only do so much. Let that sink in, bro. He says LeBron can only do so much. Meaning, it's an excuse. Nah, nigga, he can do more, bro. He can do more. You feel me? There's always more to do on a basketball court when you get your ass kicked and you pick your players. But again, we couldn't get deep into the conversation because, respectfully, he was eating catfish, and I'm a respected man eating his food. So I had to kind of like leave him alone a little bit. But yeah, but he know I want to smoke. Yeah, I'll see him again, bro. Yeah, I'll see him again. And he a cool dude. He a real cool dude. And he can hoop. The nigga can hoop on some real shit. He can play. And so, again, it's just that you got guys who are covering the sport who aren't, I don't know behind the scenes shit to the reason why some people say what they say. I don't know this. But, we talked about it, bro. Some guys want to be in the circle. Some guys, maybe it's a financial gain. But when we dive deep in the weeds and we break down basketball, see, I can listen to and accept a basketball debate or a comparison if we can sit down and talk X's and O's, tactics, adjustments,
Right.
toolboxes.
No narrative.
Right,
Without the narratives.
Right. And here's the main criteria too. We're gonna judge these players on an even playing field, and we're not gonna be biased. We're gonna call a spade when a spade needs to be called. And it just seems like a lot of guys who are on TV that you guys see calling games, at games, covering games, whoever that person is, right? Yeah, man, it's like they not always being honest, bro. And I got a major issue with that, bro. I do. And so
I have a major issue too,
and this is why, my bad, just real quick, bro. This is why back in the day, like when I really pursued NBA media and I was kind of leaning towards that career in that way, and I had a chance to really like go for it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I would have got it, but I was kind of in that lane. And I was doing interviews with the Kings broadcasters. Like, y'all saw me interview Grant Napier, bro, the Kings 30-year broadcaster. Like, I know him. That's my friend. Right? You like on my channel, like y'all see me in studio with the Kings broadcasters, bro, talking this shit. It's just that they want me to say something that I'm not gonna say to you, Price. They want me to push a narrative, bro. I'm not gonna push. And so, yeah. So they got rid of me. They talk shit about me. And even to this day, when I'm at the arena and I go early and I'm hanging out with a friend in the back, some of these same guys are still around, right? And they look at me a certain way, bro. And I don't give a fuck because I'm not gonna lie, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, Kobe's top 2, nigga. MJ's number 1. Kareem's number 3. Look, LeBron's not in my top 5 or top 10, bro. This shit crazy, bro.
I don't have him better. And anybody that been listening to me on shout out to homie Ticket, man. Because if it wasn't for Ticket, bro, and all the family, man, my boy James, Martavian, my boy Dion, my boy Polo, straight to the point. He was live cooking earlier. Shout out to Polo, man. Too raw. Rest in peace, LB. All the homies, man. Showtime. Man, that's how we all met on here, bro. And you know what I mean? If it was for Tigger, man, I wouldn't know none of y'all dudes, man. I didn't know it was basketball talk no more because I was talking basketball back when Mark Cuban actually owned Yahoo. And back then it was respectful and all this. When I found out YouTube had basketball talk, I was like, what? They actually got basketball talk? Like barbershop kind of talk? And then I got into it. I was like, hey, like, man, I've been doing this talking ball for a long time, man. But the disrespect in this era, for past eras, just to big up somebody else, that's some lame shit to me. And I always say this too: if you got to tear down a player just to make your player look better, you already lost the argument. Depending on
Well, my bad, Chief Price. Go ahead, bro. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, that's why I was finished.
Oh, what I was gonna say was, I think we're all grown men here, and I think sports is a major factor in a lot of our lives growing up because it teaches you life, like there's life lessons in sports, right?
Right.
Conflict resolutions, right. Team chemistry, communication. Just it teaches you how to be social to a certain degree, and to accept defeat and all this stuff. But I can't fathom anybody that claims they know NBA pro basketball and you watch Kobe, MJ, Kareem, Magic, Tim Duncan, Larry, just to name a few, Hakeem. But I'm gonna stick to my top 5 though: Michael, Kobe, Kareem, Magic, and Tim. That they all got 5 rings or more, winning records and shit like that, right? How can you ever fix your mouth or your fucking lips to say a dude who lost 6 NBA finals, got outscored by Jason Terry, who played, check this out, T Price, in 2011, bro, Jason Terry played 70 less minutes in the finals off the bench, outscored LeBron James, bro, and took less shots, right?
And let me just clear something up right quick, though, too. I just want to say this, though, too. I know everybody say, yes, the Dallas Mavericks torched the Lakers. It actually happened. The Lakers was coming from, I don't make excuses, but y'all like to make excuses. But you look at that year that the Lakers had, there was problems in the locker room. You think you have problems in the locker room? You think you're going to win a championship? Especially the kind of problems that they had that was going on at that time. If you wasn't there or alive, then, and that's why I understand. That's why I don't get into it with people. That's why I don't debate people. You ain't never seen the era. You wasn't there live. And shout out to people that actually do their due diligence and know how to and know how to actually get that knowledge and everything like that. You do got some young ones that do. They do diligence. You know what I mean? Shout and you go ahead.
Yeah, so I can't comprehend or fathom how a guy could be mentioned with the all-time greats, and you've lost 6 NBA World Championships, bro. Like, you play to win the game, bro. Like, as men, listen, bro. When I wake up, or when we wake up and go out into the real world, and your woman sends you off, or however you want to articulate that, bro. Like, you're going out to compete with other men in the world, right? That's how we gauge it, bro. Status. right? It's like men among men, right? Like
Right.
me and all my friends, bro, we all got great jobs. And not that we're competing directly with each other, but that shit matters, bro. Like, I'm always going to engage myself towards another man. Okay, hey, okay, that's what he's doing. Okay, I need to step my game up. Anyways, all I'm saying is this. It's professional sports. You play to win the game, bro. I don't praise losing.
Yes.
I don't praise losing, bro. I don't praise losing in sports, let alone in life. And
Hey,
so
'cause even when we was growing up, Mons, as kids, playing basketball, playing pee wee, playing anything like that, man.
let me cook one. Well, before I put 1-0-15 Anastasia on timeout because he's saying dumb shit. He says Braun 4 MVPs while Kobe
I,
was in the league. How
man,
many MVPs? Well, oh, T
that
Price.
doesn't. I got him. Go ahead. I know you got him. I'm coming with some
No,
more.
go
Go
to
ahead, Flynn.
no. T Price. Go, bro. Go. Cook, bro.
Hey, I don't care about the. This is another thing too. Y'all want to give everybody know Kobe should have won more championships. We already know that. If like you wasn't alive at that time and everything like that, we all know that rate case that took him out of everything. But one thing about Kobe, and this is what make a player great. This is what make a player great. Learning from your failures, overcoming.
Salute,
Kobe
Path.
didn't stop.
Path down there,
And
man.
when it came, and I'm just gonna say this too, from 2001 to 2013, LeBron ain't had no stint like that with Kobe Bryant. What Kobe did from 2001 all the way to 2013. I don't even care with the MVPs. Them MVPs to me, especially in this era, you could just tell how how in the hell I'm gonna let Miles finish you off here. This is why I don't give credence to that. Yeah, he got him. I can't take it away from him. It is what it is. I don't just because you got 4 MVP, he ain't better than Kobe, man. There's
Well,
no flaws. Kobe had no flaws in his game. None. I don't care about this 16-6 thing anyway. Because during that time, majority of the time, LeBron had better teams. He got majority of them wins when he went to Miami. When they was in Cleveland and the Lakers, it was like 8-7 or somewhere in there.
yeah.
No, I won't say 8-7 because he say 16-6. I would say more like 4 to. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember. I got to remember. But
Let
that
me cook
doesn't
him.
matter, fam. But go ahead, Mons, get him.
Let me cook him real quick, bro, because the whole voting and award process, it's all flawed anyways, bro. And so,
I was just about to say
when you
that.
got guys like Chris Broussard and certain guys who got MVP votes, who have direct links and direct friendships in circles, and their MVP votes dictate financial gains, then who cares, bro? Who cares? And so, why would I care about somebody who is on live TV who's not even at the game having an MVP vote, bro? Why would I care about a beat writer who works for a team across the country or somebody on NBA Today? You know what I'm saying? Ramona Shelburne, right? Who I thought was a Kobe person, who's been in LA her whole goddamn life. She
Mhm.
looked like Miss Piglet, shaped like SpongeBob, like a pear, right? These people have favoritism and they have agendas, bro. And so, therefore, why would you, as a man who's supposed to think off of logic, would ever take an MVP vote from writers and other media personnel who are biased and who have agendas, bro? The ultimate praise comes from your peers. It comes from your
Yeah,
peers. So
that's
I
a
would more
fact.
so respect the MVP votes that came from people that these guys played with and against. I don't care about Chris Broussard, Nick Wright, these guys on TV who have MVP bias award, bro. And so I mean, so he got MVPs, right? But where was LeBron James at in '08, '09, and '10? He was winning 60
Exactly.
games. He was winning 60 games. What happened?
Hmm. And
Where
Kobe
is he
was
at?
first. And Kobe was first,
Where's he
one,
at?
two at that time too.
Yeah, can
And
he
he
name
got
you
the
a 10-year
MVP.
stretch? Can you can anybody in the chat name me a 10-year stretch from 2000 to 2010? And you could take any 10-year stretch of LeBron James's career, 03 to 13 or 13 to 23 or 15 to now. Kobe Bryant led an entire decade in total points, points per game, won 5 NBA World Championships, right? While still making all-league defensive teams. Oh, not to mention, he has 2 of the hardest back-to-back championships in league history. And if you want to use that ESPN talking point that he had Shaquille O'Neal, did y'all know from 1999 until 2004 that Kobe Bryant scored more total points than Shaquille O'Neal? It was Kobe
Shots
Bryant
fired.
who scored more fourth quarter clutch points. It was Kobe Bryant who led them in assists. There were times where Phil Jackson couldn't even play Shaquille O'Neal because he couldn't make free throws. And T. Price, here's the ultimate fucking ether, bruh. Ultimate ether, bruh. I interviewed Grant Napier. He's been with the Sacramento Kings since 1988. He's basically the fucking Kings Chick Hearns, right?
Yeah,
He got fired some years ago because of a tweet. But he called NBA games for over 30 plus years in Sacramento, California for the Sacramento Kings, bro. Go to my channel. I interviewed Grant Napier. And Grant Napier said, quote, no player in league history has done more damage to the Sacramento Kings than one Kobe Bean Bryant, bro. Granted, Grant Napier has seen Kareem, Magic, MJ. I mean, name them, bro. He's seen everybody come to the city, bro. No player has done more damage to Sacramento. No player has had the Kings fans in array or just couldn't sleep than one Kobe Bean Bryant, bro. Go to my channel. Time out with Mr. Moss, bro. I'm interviewing Grant Napier. He's a friend of mine. There's a fucking clip on ESPN in Game 7 and Game 5 behind the Kings media fucking bench, and I'm sitting directly behind Grant Napier, bro. Right behind him. That's how close we were, bro. I'm right there. No player has done more damage, T. Price, to the Sacramento Kings than one Kobe fucking Bryant.
Kobe used to get Toronto. He used to kill Toronto too. He used to kill everybody though. He killed everybody.
Stop playing with
Yeah,
me.
he killed everybody. I mean, it just, and this is the thing. It's levels. It's levels to this, man. Jay Reed travels, man. He ain't got no bag, man. And then look, he got the most. And Lonzo Ball, man.
Hold on. T. Price. I got my bad, bro.
Go ahead.
This is real quick, bro. He says every time Kobe made it to the finals, he had the better team. Check the stats. So when you say that, bro, that every time Kobe made it to the finals and he's had the better team, what you're really doing is you're downgrading LeBron. You're actually giving Kobe Bryant and guys like MJ a compliment, bro, because those guys were so fucking great. If they were the favorites, they made their teams their favorite, bro. If you're LeBron James, a guy who you think is better than Kobe Bryant, bro, and I got D-Wade and Chris Bosh, shouldn't I be the difference, T. Price? Shouldn't my greatness put me over the top? Right?
Yeah.
What I bring to the table, shouldn't I be able to push my team across the finish line, bro? Like, was the Lakers better than the 2010 Boston Celtics, who fucking whooped on LeBron James, bro? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? You feel me?
And not only that, I just want to say this too. And I got to say this too. Kobe would have three-peated to me, in my opinion, if he would have had Bynum and he lost Trevor Ariza. If he would have had them two, I think he would have three-peated. That's just me. Even though he didn't, he still did something that LeBron never did, was three-peat. And y'all could say that, and this is another thing I don't understand, right? Y'all gave everybody credit in the world but him. Y'all say Tim Duncan is better than him. Well, Tim Duncan will say out his own mouth that Kobe was a way better player than he is. Out his own mouth.
You know, in the 2000 Western Conference Finals versus the Portland Trail Blazers, I remember that game like it was yesterday. And the series went 7, and the Lakers were up against it. Fourth quarter, down by 16. Bonzi, Steve Smith, Rasheed Wallace. I mean, Jermaine O'Neal. I mean,
man, they boys had.
Oh my God,
that
bro!
Portland, hey, there were so many teams. Look, we could go back. Yeah. Look at all them 90s and 2000 teams that didn't win a championship. If they'll play right now, they'll smoke these dudes. But then again, these players. But back then, it was a different style, a different era. You had in and out. You actually had a point guard. You actually had a shooting guard. Everybody knew their position. And you had to have a coach. Then you had every team back then had a different playing style. The West was always up and down. Ever since they was always up and down. It was
Yeah,
always fast paced. Ever since I was born, I'm like,
yeah,
man, they're going quicker. In the East, it was more. You might have one team or two, can run, but majority it's half court. They slow it down.
the reason why I bring up 2000 is because I think
Okay.
that was a crossroad for the Lakers. That team could have went left or right, and I think that game.
Yeah.
I think if they lose that game 7 after coming off of a sweep in '99, that team could have been broken up or things could have went a totally different way. And what Kobe did in game 7, bro, like I know guys like what's his name down there? Guys like I gotta get back to his name. 1 or 10-15 Anastasia. I know he probably don't realize that in game 7, bro, Kobe led the Lakers in every fucking category. Points, steals, rebounds, assists, and blocks. In a game 7
That's Shaq.
versus a very, very good Blazers team. Not to mention that Blazers team had a guy by the name of Scottie Pippen, a guy that most of you LeBron James fans were fucking up and fucking praise that MJ had.
Yes.
But the Blazers had that 2 years after '98. So it ain't like Pippen was just 40 years old. You feel me? And so
hmm
I think that 2000 series could have I think that 2000 series could have really, dictated a lot moving forward. And you know what I'm saying? They'll lie and say that Shaq carried Kobe
That's the
when
biggest.
how do you
We knew
carry
that.
me, bro, when I led us in total points in a 4-year stretch? How do you carry me when I've averaged 30 on a team with you and I led us in postseason scoring as well? How are you carrying me when I'm guarding the team's best perimeter player and I'm leading the team in assists in every finals run? Oh, and by the way, I'm tasked to score
Guard the
points in
best
the
perimeter
clutch.
player. Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm the fourth quarter demon, not you, because you can't make free throws. But they will lie and say that Shaquille O'Neal carried Kobe Bryant. But
There's
then,
no way, bro.
yeah,
There's
but
no way.
then they'll tell us, T. Price, that Chris Bosh and D Wade were past their primes. And the fucking
Right.
T. Price,
You ain't lying though.
they will lie and say that when Jordan beat the Pistons, that
hmm
that team was old when their best players were fucking 29 and under. Like Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas. If I'm not mistaken,
hmm
they weren't even 30 yet. But then if I
hmm
say, well, LeBron James lost to the 2014 Spurs when Tim Duncan was fucking 38 years old and Monty was 37 years old.
And let
You
me
feel
kill
me?
this. Let me kill this. Let me kill this. Let me kill this comment that this dude said. Give LeBron Phil Jackson. First of all, LeBron will never, absolutely never, ever let a guy like Phil Jackson coach him. He wants somebody that he knows that he has more rank than. He will never. He can. He. I don't understand y'all logic. How y'all really think? Oh, he had Phil Jackson. Who cares? Who cares? It's not Kobe's fault he had Phil Jackson, is it? It's not his
Well,
fault.
well,
LeBron
I
can't
mean,
be coached. He can't be coached, bro. He never wanted to be coached, bro. And then the time he did have a coach, what he did, he had a coach that took him to the finals. That European, what's that dude's name from Europe? Moss, I forget his name. He was like, he was known over.
David Blatt.
Yeah, David Blatt. He didn't even let David Blatt coach him, and he took it to the finals, and he fired him. He got him fired, man. Dude, y'all always want to mention Phil Jackson, man. He won't let nobody like Phil Jackson coach him.
Yeah,
Never. He will
gotta
never.
answer. But we gotta put some perspective and some fucking some truth to this coach bullshit. You know what I'm saying? When MJ got Phil Jackson, bro, it's not like MJ inherited a championship caliber coach, right? Phil Jackson wasn't winning anything before he came to the Chicago Bulls,
That's a
right?
fact. That's a
Right?
fact.
Listen, I don't think Phil Jackson was considered a good or great coach until after the fucking Bulls had fucking repeated and then they three-peated. So it's not like Phil Jackson came there already a league championship caliber coach. And so they want to put Phil Jackson on a high pedestal. Meanwhile, they'll downgrade Eric Spoelstra because if I'm not mistaken, Phil Jackson came from overseas, or maybe I should fact check this, but I don't think Phil was coaching in the league or on a roster, or maybe he was. I could be wrong here, but wasn't Eric Spoelstra the video coordinator guy for the Miami Heat? Wasn't he being prepped and groomed by one of the best coaches ever?
Yes, he was.
By what's his name? The guy.
Pat Riley.
Yeah, by Pat Riley. And the Miami Heat go to 4 straight finals and they win 2. So if Eric Spoelstra can get you to 4 straight finals and you win 2 out of 4, then why would LeBron James leave that coaching staff? Isn't he great? Isn't Eric Spoelstra considered great by those standards? Why would he leave for then?
That part.
Come on, bro. Niggas don't know shit about basketball, bro. That's why. Niggas don't know.
That's why I never understand these. That's why I understand these dudes, man. They sit there talking about give LeBron Phil Jackson. See, man, LeBron, man, stop. Y'all remember Phil Jackson called him out because said it was a posse, and everybody was looking at it the wrong way. But I understand where he was coming from, though, because it all makes sense now. LeBron don't want to be coach; it's got to be his way, my way. That's why he got that 4-6 record for doing it his way.
Well, don't forget when LeBron got to Miami, right? He wanted to like change life in Miami, and remember he was
Not
bumping
1,
it.
not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. That okay.
Yeah, he was bumping. He was bumping into Eric Spoelstra on national TV, trying to make it a awkward, dysfunctional situation, and Pat Riley wasn't going for it, bro. And so, how can LeBron James ever let a coach come in and be great if he's not even coachable? Like, how many coaches has LeBron James had in LA, bro? Like, how many coaches are the Lakers paying right now on their payroll that's not even coaching the fucking team? You feel me? Oh, speaking of that, bro. Two fucking years ago, I was at a fucking Kings game, and fucking I was at a Kings game, and fucking Mike Brown was probably like 15 feet from me, and he was talking to some guy off the record, and I heard this shit with my own 2 ears, bro. I was right there. Dude asked him a question, and Mike joked and says, "Yeah, man, I'm still getting those checks from the Lakers." Did you? So you got guys joking around, bro, still getting paid from the Lakers because LeBron James can't be consistent. He can't be coachable. He can't be held accountable. He ain't got no self-awareness. He ain't got no self-accountability whatsoever. And so he's changing players, changing coaches consistently, bro. How can a team ever get some team chemistry if year in and year out, I'm constantly looking for trades? And even if I don't make all the trades, the fact that the media is talking about I ain't got enough help and guys' names are being brought up in trade talks. Like, do y'all know what the fuck that does to a team, bro? If a player is uncertain about if he's going to be here or not. So you want me to play defense and make these threes, but I know behind the scenes you're trying to trade me? Nigga, you a capping ass nigga, bro.
Oh yeah, this is when I first started hearing. I started hearing it more with him, but this is when I first heard it, Moss. For me, is when D Wade. Remember when D Wade was by himself, right? And
Yeah.
this after he won his chip, right? Stephen A. Smith, he needs some help. D Wade needs some help. Next thing you know, boom. And then they celebrated all week long, all week like they won the championship, all week long.
Well, the level of fucking delusion, if you look
It's
inside the
funny.
chat, bro, and where's
That's
he
why
at?
I'm looking at that. I know there's some stuff in
But I
here.
gotta read this shit though, bro, because this shit made me fucking almost fall out my fucking chair, bro. I gotta find it because the guy says, "Where's it at, bro?" I mean, I need you to fucking see this shit, bro. Well, it was something to the. Oh, I see. D Monster says Spo is the only coach LeBron has had that knew what he was doing. Bro, the fucking level of delusion, bro. That's the only coach he's had that knew what he was doing. Are you serious, bro? Like, I'm not gonna block you or put you in timeout because this ain't my channel. But if you was on my channel, bro, I would block you instantly for saying some dumb shit like that, bro.
Yeah, me too.
So you gonna fucking blame
Mm-hmm.
all of the coaches for not knowing what they're doing, but then on the other hand, you guys will say that LeBron James has the highest basketball IQ that you ever seen. But I saw LeBron James in the finals, T-Price, in 2018 in Game 1, coming out
Mm-hmm.
of a timeout. He didn't
Mm-hmm.
know his team had a timeout.
That
But
part. But they
yeah,
want to blame J.R. Smith
but they'll
for it.
tell me that his IQ is on a fucking another level.
Talk about it. It's too
What we
like
doing,
Jay
bro?
Reed fans is just too easy, man. And shout out to
Right.
my
What
boy
we
Know
doing?
Your Boy, man. It's like, man, there's too much meat on the bone, man. But there's nothing left. And y'all, dude, I'm talking about. Hey, you want to talk this stuff with me and Miles? We're not the ones, man. I'm telling you.
Doing, bro? What are we doing,
You
man?
gotta know. You gotta know what you're talking about, man. That's why on my channel, man, I'm glad I don't be getting them crazy people on my channel and all that stuff talking that nonsense, man. I'll block you from Kingdom Coming. I don't care you troll and do all that other stuff, man. Who cares, man?
You know, and
We've been cooking on here. Hey, I just thought about this too, Ma. This just hit my brain. We've been cooking on here so long. We know dudes on here that made bets and all kinds of stuff and missing on the milk carton still to this day. And then we had one dude try to come back talking about he was Australian, but we knew it was you, Lemonade Stand.
yeah, for sure. And when I say that LeBron James has a low IQ, I want to expand on that because
Go ahead.
he does do some good things on the court. But when I say low IQ, like high basketball IQ is understanding what my team needs in this moment. The defense is playing me this way. Maybe I need to take a step back and play second fiddle. I need to adjust this. I need to counter this. Like me at the top of the key, play in and play out, playing 5 out or 4 out basketball isn't going to work versus this team, right? Like they're not trapping me. They are trapping me. They're going under the screen. They're going over the screen. And so it's not just him not knowing that his team didn't have timeouts. I think the style of play, the way a LeBron James led offense is dictated and operated. It's a very low IQ system, bro. And then here's the ultimate ether. If his IQ is so high and what he brings to the table is so elite and his system, his way is the way, then how do you lose 6 NBA finals, bro?
That
How do you
part.
lose by a record margin versus Spurs? How do you
An
average 17
old,
points
an
versus Dallas
old
Mavericks?
Spurs team, by the way, too. An old Spurs team. An
Correct.
old Spurs team.
Hey,
And
D
then this is
Monster.
another thing too. We got to say this too, Moss. We got to correct some people here, man. I just thought about this too. To that dude said something the other day about it, but it just when I was going back and forth when I was on the channel, I got to say this. Y'all can't say y'all always want to talk about the 2000, the Sacramento Kings and the Lakers, how they cheat and everything like that. They had LeBron. They had cheat for LeBron. Go look at that 2012 NBA Finals. Go watch every single game. Listen to the commentary on that. That's not a foul. KD should have been won a championship, but they wanted LeBron. They didn't want LeBron to fail for a second time, and those are facts.
D Monster. He says Ty Lue is terrible. He's getting exposed with the Clippers. I never said Ty Lue was a elite coach. So when Michael
Yeah.
Jordan got Phil Jackson, I believe in 89 or 90 or 88 or 89, would you consider Phil Jackson a great coach? I don't think so. I
Man,
mean,
Phil Jackson. I remember Phil. Man, me and Miles. We know. Hey, this one that we don't understand with people, man. Y'all acting like Phil just won. They had to learn. They had some bumps in the road. That's what made these teams great. And then once Michael them got to the pinnacle, that was it. That's like Shaq and the Lakers, and even after Shaq. And that's one thing about Kobe. This is one thing about LeBron. LeBron can't do no rebuilds. How you the greatest of all time and you can't do a rebuild? Kobe did a rebuild, and 2 years later he was going to 3 straight finals.
yeah, I mean, they act like Phil Jackson came in with like 6 titles and like Jordan had.
Right.
I mean,
They had that
listen,
growing pains. Everybody, all
why
the
can't
great
we
ones
just
did.
say, why can't we just say player and coach plays a factor? Like I think Phil
Right.
Jackson came in with some good attributes and intangibles, but like Jordan said in his All Star game, I mean in his Hall of Fame speech, like players have to play, and organizations have to pay us. But I
Right.
mean, for crying out loud, bro, like MJ gets a lot of that credit, just like Phil gets a lot of that credit. And so, I mean, D Monster, I mean, was Eric Spoelstra a bad coach in 2011 when LeBron scoring average dipped by 10 points in the finals? Was he a bad coach when LeBron James only scored 2 points in 4 straight NBA Finals games? D Monster, was Eric Spoelstra a bad coach when LeBron James was fucking lacking tools in his toolbox and couldn't figure out a basic zone defense? This is the same, bro. This is the same fucking lion ass nigga LeBron James who told JJ Redick that he was flipping plays in his head at the age 8. So you can flip plays at a young age and your IQ is off the charts, but you can't figure out a basic NBA zone defense. Not to mention, you got Chris Bosh and D Wade on the court with you that fucking spaces you out and allows you to play one-on-one at times or most of the fucking time. That's who y'all talking about, bro?
And not only that, and
That's who
this
y'all
is another
talking about,
thing.
bro?
Hey, Maz, this has got to be said. Hey, for y'all dudes that ain't heard this, but D Wade to come out and telling the truth about the dude. You remember what you sent that message that shout out to Trey, man, my boy Trey. He sent that to me, bro, when we was chopping it up a couple of days ago. Did you hear it, Maz? I know I sent it to you.
Yeah, I got it, bro. Yeah.
Hey, what he said? He been saying the same thing we've been saying, right? That LeBron didn't come to his Hall of Fame thing. It's all about him. It's all about him. Y'all will never see D Wade. If y'all ain't don't know what we talking about, it's on YouTube. You just gotta do your due diligence. I'm not gonna give you the answers like y'all want me to do, like I used to do. And then when I did used to do it, y'all still didn't want to go look it up. So yeah, y'all
Tyson don't know basketball, bro. Tyson a cool dude. I think outside of basketball talk, if I was at a bar with Tyson and we just shooting the shit and we kicking it, bro, he probably be a cool fucking dude. But when it comes to this basketball shit, bro, Tyson don't know shit about basketball, bro.
And
'Cause he
Tyson
thought
in the Tyson in the chat. Shout out to Tyson. Is that the
yeah,
Tyson
yeah,
that's in
yeah, yeah.
California?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
shout out
yeah,
to
yeah,
Tyson.
yeah.
Yeah.
That delusional ass nigga. He talking about they both got high Qs, and
Ooh.
why did MJ lose to the Pistons 3 years in a row if his IQ was high? Well, let me just push back on that a little bit, okay? Even when MJ was losing to the Pistons, and in some cases, I can say a team just beat me, right? They're just better, right? It
Right.
ain't like MJ had two other all-star elite players and the style of play was dictating why they were winning and losing, right? They just lost to a very good Pistons team. Like the LeBron James system, right? Really dictate a lot for his teammates. And I can literally say, like, we've never looked at MJ's skill set and his toolbox and say, man, like MJ's lacking tools and his lack of perimeter jump shot is the reason why they lost the game. Right?
Right.
I've never left a MJ series and says, damn, bro, like MJ needs to get back into the fucking office or the
Hmm.
gym and fucking work on this. No. Like I've seen LeBron James literally, I can point to his skill set and say the lack of this is the reason why they lost the series. Oh 07. Like it's a basic under the screen with fucking Bruce Bowen. Like either attack it, fucking your jump shot was fucking still below average. And then 3 years later, 4 years later, the Dallas Mavericks throw something similar at you. And I know Dallas had a more probably, schematic zone than the Spurs did, but you lose the same way, bro. Like, you don't know to flash to the middle of the zone at the nail. You don't know how to get your ass on the block. And when you got on the block versus Jason Kidd, he was guarding you one-on-one, shutting you down, and you're airballing and shit, bro. And so when we say IQ, LeBron James needs to understand the style of play and what the game calls for in certain moments. Whereas MJ knows, you know what? I need to get my ass on the fucking block because on the weak side, I gotta get Steve Kerr a shot, right? I gotta get my big guys open, right? And also too, T Price. I think it's very low IQ. The fact that just because LeBron James can dribble, pass, and shoot, like it's not a winning formula for LeBron James to be scoring all the fucking points, getting all the fucking rebounds, trying to pass the ball to everybody. Like, at what point do you let your 4 and 5 get some rebounds? Make your job easier. At what point do you fucking let your fucking point guard fucking drop some fucking assists, right? Like, it's about working smarter, not harder. And so, again, it's just, so when I say low IQ, Tyson, it's just, it's not the fact that LeBron James in the finals coming out of a timeout didn't know his team had a timeout. That in its own right is just pathetic and just a losing mentality. You're LeBron James, bro, and you don't know if y'all got a timeout or not. That's a fucking major flaw, bro. You feel me? But again, like MJ and Kobe just operated differently on the court, right? And so you can say LeBron has high IQ, bro. I don't think he does. I don't, right? I mean, in the last 3 playoffs with the Lakers are 2 and fucking 12. They're 2 and 12. They're 2
Shots
and 12.
fired.
You feel me? Hey, Tyson, show me a play last year where you saw LeBron James go set Luka a pick, bro. I'll wait. It didn't happen. But I did see SGA setting ghost screens and picks on J-Dub to make the defense react differently. Tyson can't pull up one video last year in the first round when the Lakers played the 6th seed, T-Wolves, a lower seed, right? Not to mention T-Price, Tyson picked the Lakers to beat Minnesota in 5 games. And they got their ass whipped in 5 games. And I'm going to ask Tyson again.
Lakers at 5, but it was Wolves at 5.
Yeah, Tyson, show me video evidence of LeBron James setting Luka a pick.
I ain't never seen it.
Yeah, I'll wait, nigga. I'll wait. Again, low fucking IQ. Low fucking IQ. Nigga, coaching. Hey, Tyson, he says it's coaching. But I thought LeBron James was an extension of the coach. So, you mean to tell me that LeBron James, MJ or Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, they can audible, bro, and fucking make adjustments on the fly. You don't think fucking LeBron James has passion to make in-game adjustments, bro? I mean, so Tyson, you mean to tell me that fucking a podcaster, a racist nigga like JJ Reddit can call a play for LeBron James in his 21st season in the goddamn league, and LeBron James ain't got the cachet to say, nah, bro, I ain't doing that shit. I see it on the court.
That part.
I'm going to go set Luka a pick to make this defense react. What the fuck is wrong with Tyson, bro? This is shit crazy.
I know you like LeBron, but hey, man,
What the hell is Tyson talking about, bro?
I don't get this. That IQ stuff is so overrated to me. It is.
This shit crazy.
It's only IQ, and then when they say it all the time, he has so IQ, and then when they lose, it's just like, where's this IQ that y'all be talking about? It's overblown, man. That IQ stuff, that don't make no sense. And how you make an all NBA team and you have the lowest plus minus out of anybody since Tracy McGrady, and you make the man stop. It's levels to this, man. I don't get it.
Nah, well, last year he was a negative in the plus minus box.
Yeah, exactly. The last person that done that, Miles, was Tracy McGrady. You remember, right?
Right.
That's how Tracy.
And we know T-Mac is a bona fide loser. Yeah, we know
that is true.
Is a bona fide loser. And so he says SGA. He says, so you saying SGA did that on his own or the coach planned that? Hey, Tyson, I'm saying that maybe SGA went back to the huddle and told the coach, hey, coach, this is what I see on the court. Let's go with this. And then the coach implemented it on the court. Or it could be that SGA did it, sporadically during the play and it worked. And so even if LeBron James doesn't do it like in that exact moment, we're doing a fucking TV timeout or a timeout, bro. Shouldn't his IQ kick in, bro? Shouldn't his IQ
Right.
kick in? I mean, not to mention, Tyson, the Lakers were having trouble scoring in the fourth quarter versus Minnesota. So why keep doing the same shit over and over again? It's not working. It's not working.
Boy.
Go look at games 3, 4, and 5, and look and see what Randall and Ant-Man did, and then you tell me what Luka and LeBron James did, bro. It's like fucking apples and fucking oranges, bro. One team executed, the other team fucking looked like straight shit offensively. And you got
my
Luka
favorite
and
part
LeBron
of the
James.
whole series. My favorite part of the whole series, man. My favorite part of the whole series when he ran to DiVincenzo and he came in and he gonna come with that little cap in it. And he was capping.
Yeah. You saw that? You saw that?
Yeah.
He's 6'8", 280, run to
Yeah.
Devinchenko, and act like Devinchenko is a fucking DC sniper.
DiVincenzo. Yeah.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
Yeah, like he got hit. Yeah, like he got hit by a Mack truck, bro. Like
Right.
for real, bro.
Right. Can't make this shit up,
Man
bro.
down. Pippin in distress. Man down.
He got fucking sciatica, bro. But he was fucking dancing and doing a stanky leg a week before the fucking season started. All of a sudden, he got sciatica. He a lion ass, capping ass nigga, bro. And
Hey, he go. Hey, and this is another thing too. I don't understand this. This is another thing I don't understand too. It's no smoke for him. He can go. I mean, look, you can't be there for your team, but they show you at all these football games. They show you like this. I ain't never seen. You're the only Laker that I ever seen that disrespect the Laker brand and ran it to the ground like I said you was going to do. I mean, it's and then I don't respect this. I don't. I never have. And the Lakers ain't winning nothing. And I'm so tired of these narratives talking about, oh, he's getting ready for a fifth ring. I heard the same thing too when they had Andre Sugar Bear. Can't get enough of them Golden Chris Drummond. They was comparing him to Abdul Jabbar. Disrespect. He ain't nowhere, Kareem. I seen it. Oh, the thunderstorm is coming. Yep. And what happened? I'm just. It's like the NBA, like they got this huge obsession, and then if we have pushback against it, and then it's a problem. I don't understand that. The Lakers is not the NBL card, man. SGA and the boys, OKC is the NBL card right now.
I know.
Period. To me.
Yeah.
And to be and let's keep it and let's keep it more real. SGA should be a 2-time MVP going on a 3, in my opinion. Because he should have wanted that year.
Yeah,
he should have wanted the year. They wanted Jokic so bad. Jokic don't play no defense. Jokic be getting cooked.
Yeah, he do be getting cooked. And you know, this league cannot move forward until certain adjustments are made.
Yeah, I agree.
And
totally.
Until certain adjustments are made. But
and let me ask you this, twin. So, JJ Redneck, right? Y'all love to give this man credit, right? But y'all ain't give Darvin Ham no credit. He did the same thing and everything. Like went to West Coast, but it's fine. But anyway, JJ Redneck, hey Redneck, let me riddle me this, Moss. So they said, when he was talking stuff about Bob Cousy, they played against plumbers and firefighters, right?
Right.
So the average height is 6'7". This year is 6'7". Last year it was 6'5". This year is 6'7" for this season. So are they playing plumbers and firefighters? I'm just asking questions.
Well, I mean, I don't take JJ Redick serious, man.
I don't either. But that he a disrespectful individual. He is, and it's so obvious, and it's so obvious to me, and even he's a known
racist, yeah.
And not only that, you know, that's how you can tell these people bought and paid for. They killed Darvin Ham, killed him, but they give JJ his credit. We gotta give him a benefit of a doubt. Y'all didn't give Darvin Ham the benefit of a doubt. All right, I see it. Okay, yeah, whatever.
Nah. LeBron James allowed people, media, fans to shit on Westbrook and Darvin Ham, you know, 2 black grown men. But then he went on a podcast and was buddy, keying with a known racist, bro. And so I don't take JJ Redick serious, bro. Yeah,
I don't either.
Take JJ Redick serious, bro. And D Monster. T Mac is a loser, and he's not a great player, bro.
He never
So
got
yeah,
out the first round. Hey,
yeah, yeah, bro.
hey,
Right,
hey,
exactly, bro.
hey,
He's not a great player,
hey,
bro.
hey, Monster. Hey, T Mac. Hey, man. This ain't personal, man. This ain't personal, man. It's not. I'm gonna judge you strictly on your basketball career, bro. I remember all your interviews you used to have. You used to give a lot of excuses, man. You always deflect. You never said anything about you. You never put the blame on yourself. That's why I never took you seriously back then, bro. I
So
just didn't.
I find D Monster hypocritical because he says Darvin Ham didn't know how to play Russ. Okay, cool. But
What?
Darvin Ham got to the Western Conference Finals. Why are you not on here fucking criticizing JJ Redick, who lost in 5 games to a lower seed and who played all his starters fucking 24 straight minutes in the
Minutes
second
in the
half,
fourth
bro?
half. In the
Yeah,
second
yeah,
half.
yeah, in the
Right.
second
That
half.
part.
So you're gonna criticize Darvin Ham, but you have yet to speak on JJ Redick, who played all his players in the second half with no breaks, no rest. Not to mention LeBron James was fucking 40 years old in his 21st season because y'all use that age bullshit. But you give
Hmm.
JJ Redick no fucking smoke. I mean, all I heard was that JJ Redick can be pumping gas. He could be at Costco and he got the Lakers playbook in his fucking pocket and shit. But you
Oh,
shit on
you in
Darvin Ham
Texas? You
though.
go to HEB. If you're in
Yeah,
Texas, you go to HEB.
but you shit
You're
on
right.
Darvin Ham. But you shit on Darvin Ham.
Right. Right.
I can't take
It
you
don't make
serious, bro. D Monster, I
man.
can't take you serious, bro.
Yeah, what's wrong with these dudes, man?
I can't take you serious, bro. I mean, listen, we can criticize Darvin Ham, but at least
That
bring up and criticize JJ Redick first. I mean,
exactly. And
it's
that's
fair game. They both made some coaching mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Nah, hey, Demo. He says, Moss, you just talk and can't read. Where did I say I support? No, bro. So guess what? It's not about you supporting JJ Redick. Where's the criticism
hmm
at, bro? You typed in text that Darvin Ham didn't know how to play Russ. Um, yeah, didn't know how to play Russ, right? Ham was terrible. So why didn't you talk about JJ Redick playing a 40-year-old every last second in the second half and making no adjustments offensively or
that
defensively
part.
versus the 6th-seeded T-Wolves who you probably picked to win in 5 games, bro? Yeah, answer that question. Yeah, you are a hypocrite, bro. You a hypocrite,
Hey,
nigga.
boy.
And again, bro, I don't take you serious, man. I don't take you serious, bro. You a clown, nigga. Shit don't work on me, bro. You a clown. Period.
That's what gets to our point, Moss. Everybody don't get the same smoke when it's supposed to be. This is the problem right here. They pick and choose
Correct.
who gets the smoke, and and and
Correct.
and and it's so. And this is another thing too. Oh, Steph is doing this at 38. Okay, this all this hyping up and all this other stuff. Like we get all that, but people that have really been watching this game for
Right.
years, from the 50s to whatever age group, because you know what, Moss? Shout out to my OGs, man. They all from New York, man, and they come and talk to me about basketball like every day when I'm at work, right? On my work days, right? They old school dudes, right? They saw Wilt and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they be listening to the panel, they be listening to all of us and everything like that, and they just be like, man, we really appreciate y'all telling the truth, man, because we be telling they be telling their grandkids, their grandbabies, all they're like, hey, this player ain't who y'all think he is. Stop listening to these people. These people lie.
Right. Yeah. Stop listening to dudes like Tyson and shit, bro. Tyson will fucking spit wrong. Nigga don't know shit about don't know shit about basketball, bro. Don't know shit about basketball.
Yo, my boy Tyson, man. You talking about your Officer Tyson, man. Hey, shout out Tyson, man. Shout
Like I
out
said, I think Tyson's probably a cool dude at the bar, drinking some whiskey shots, shooting the shit. But on this basketball shit, bro, nah, I can't take him serious, bro. I can't take him serious, bro. The nigga prays losing, bro. He praises losing. Yeah. If you pray, listen, any of you niggas who got LeBron James in your top 5 and he lost 6 NBA World Championships, bro, I don't respect you, bro. I don't
right.
respect you. Period, nigga. When it comes to
And I
basketball.
can't respect the player. I can't respect the player. And that's one thing. And two, I know everybody say you always got that one that that's different. and Eric, but his way of doing it indifferent is just showing you so many ways that you can't cheat the game, man. And another thing too, I want to harp on too.
Uh-huh.
When it's all said and done, all this gonna be for nothing, in my opinion. He did
So where
all
you
this
got Kobe
tearing
ranked
down.
at? So Tyson,
Oh,
where you got Kobe ranked at, Tyson? I mean, I'm sorry, bro. Where do you got LeBron James ranked all time at, Tyson? He says, "Who is praised for losing?" I'm about to tell you. Okay, so look, you got LeBron James at number 6. Is that new for you? Oh no. He said number 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. So Tyson has LeBron James ranked at number 2.
mm-hmm.
He has. He's typing. He says 6'2", and he says Kobe. I'm confused.
He
Oh,
said Kobe. D-Boss said Kobe is number 2. I don't know what.
I
I don't know
don't
what.
know. Yeah, Tyson got me confused now. Oh wait, Tyson. Tyson, where do you got Kobe? Where do you have LeBron James ranked at, Tyson? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he.
It's crazy, man.
Okay. I got him.
So he said Kobe 5, LeBron 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his opinion. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's his opinion, but I don't respect that fucking nonsense.
I don't either.
So when he says that, so when I say you're praising losing, like how can you justify a nigga who lost 6 NBA World Championships being the second greatest player of all time when there's guys like Kobe, Tim Duncan, Larry Bird, and Magic and MJ, bro? Explain that, bro. Explain it, Tyson. Is something wrong with you, bro? I'm talking about you, bro. Yeah, you're praising losing, bro. You're praising fucking losing.
What's up, Wilts? Raise your hand, nigga.
What up, Wilts? I praise him for winning, not losing. Okay, so you praise him for winning, but I named 5 players who's won more and lost less.
Right. Yeah, that's the part I'm getting at.
And they all have accolades and stats and moments.
And had defensive accolades more than it. And LeBron might got him and everything else, but that defense, he don't have nothing in there, especially not a Kobe or a Duncan.
Right.
That's why I don't never have him up there. I don't mention him with the greats because even though Magic and Bird don't have the defensive accolades, right? But we already know what they was to the game, though. Not justifying them, but you talking to a guy that don't rank players. I don't think he's better than Bird. I don't think he's better than. I think Dr. J. I think Dr. J has a great case to be the greatest small forward if you add the ABA and his NBA career, without a doubt.
You said Dr. J?
Yes, sir. Go look at his. Hey, I'm serious, Miles. Go look at his ABA accolades, and then you look at his NBA career. There's only even in his NBA career, even we got his last 2 seasons was the only years that Dr. J did not average 20 points.
Oh, okay.
I've been saying this for years, bro. So y'all can fact check me if you want to, and it is as good as check, buddy. Dr. J, I always mention Dr. J. Dr. J, to me, is the greatest small forward ever, to me. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, Tyson I mean, only when it comes to LeBron. Y'all said y'all don't care about voted on awards. Tyson, so let's take accolades and awards away, bro. LeBron James lost 6 finals, nigga. How is he top 5, nigga?
Yeah, you can take accolades away too. I'm glad you said that.
Take it away, Tyson. He lost 6 finals.
Skills pay the bills. Skills pay the bills, and skills pay the bills, right? Defense at the end of the day wins championships, right? So he don't have them. That's why to me, like, it's not even an argument. I think it's disrespectful, honestly.
He's full of shit, T. Price. He's full of shit.
But that's his opinion. Hey, even Ghost, we got people older than us that still think that LeBron is better. I'm like, dude, like you watch all these other players before us, and you gonna say, you know what? I don't agree with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's entitled to it, and that's cool.
Yeah,
I just don't agree with it.
I don't agree with it either. That's just me. Like,
it makes me question what's his motive, though, bro. Like
when people tell me that he's better than
what streamer podcast is Tyson trying to be affiliated with or fucking be cool with that he had to lie. He had to lie and say a dude who lost 6 NBA World Championships is better than
Okay,
Kareem
good.
and Michael and Magic, Kobe, Larry, and Tim. Shit crazy.
Yeah, them five right there. Hey, I can't. Nah, he ain't better than
Exactly,
them five.
bro. Exactly.
I just got to be all the way real with you, man. I could name you some other players. I could get really in my bag now.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Please. Please.
but this is my thing though. He's not even the greatest player in this era. I think the greatest player in this era is Steph Curry. Only thing Jay Reed got is the machine. He got the media machine behind him. That's the only
Yeah.
reason why he's up where he's at right now because of the machine and the ESPN been hyping him up. That's the only reason why he's up there. If they would have kept it all the way across the board, fair and square, man, Steph beat him when it matters the most. I don't. Y'all always want to say that Curry had a super team, but then y'all won't even say y'all act like LeBron never had a super team. He had a super team in Miami. He had a super team in Cleveland too. Y'all can say, "Oh, Kevin Love like LeBron was really gonna let Kevin Love play in the paint and bang." He didn't even let Chris Bosh do that, and that was his skill. He was doing it for the Raptors. Man, come
Hey, T
on, man.
Price.
Like,
Hey, T
they
Price.
can't. You can't have it both ways, man. What's up? What's up, twin?
Here's what's funny though, bro. Before the season started, all I heard
Right,
was the Lakers are trash. DeAndre
right,
Ayton's this. They
right.
ain't Austin Reeves ain't this. Isn't it funny? I
Hmm.
guarantee you, bro. If the roles were reversed and Luka missed the first
Oh
15,
yeah. Oh,
16
you
games, bro,
already know. You
and this
already
fucking
know.
team was fucking 500, bro, they'd be saying
Hmm.
trade this guy, trade that guy.
Yes.
Isn't it funny how these first 15 games, bro, and it's been Luka and Austin and the role players. We have not heard
And
trade this
Laravia, the
guy,
Beach
trade
Boys,
that
the
guy.
Beach Boys.
Yeah,
And
bro. Luka Doncic, who for the record, I don't fucking like. I think he's a fucking losing player. He'll put up great numbers, but he won't win a championship. He's getting more out of role players and guys
yes,
that the media would say LeBron has no help. Trade these guys.
right,
Like he's getting
right.
more out of these guys than LeBron James without these guys, bro. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, and not only that, we seen Luka did it in Dallas though too. Even when he had Jalen Brunson at first, because a lot of people forget when Luka was hurt, Brunson was carrying him, and just like Kyrie was carrying him when it when he was when that year they went to the finals when he was missing them games. Kyrie was on a heater, bro. Kyrie was on a heater.
T Price,
But
keep
this is
talking,
the
bro. I need like 5 minutes, bro. Just keep talking.
yeah, man. I don't even want to talk about Jay Reed no more, man. Let's Hey, you can say you love the LeBron haters, but his record shows it and deflects it, bro. And all this gonna be all for nothing. Cause everything that he's done, and this is another thing, okay? She talking about this LeBron hate. This is some real truth. If he's so much the greatest of all time, as y'all say he is, how come he ain't never stepped to the media people who he got paid and bought for and bring the heat off Russell Westbrook or any other player, Chris Bosh, anybody got smoked? He ain't never stepped up and said anything about that. Never. He's still silent now. He like silence in the lambs. And he ain't done and Luka did more so far to me in as a Laker than this nigga ever done since he been with the Lakers. Cause to be honest, Anthony Davis was the heart and stone of the Lakers. LeBron would have won that championship without Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis led the NBA Finals in every statistical category except assists. Did he win MVP? No, because he had the machine with him. Let's just go back to this summer Olympics. Steph Curry closed the casket. Every game, the medals games. He's the one that was the closer. But who they gave the praise to? He wasn't an MVP of that team. They had all this stuff is forced because he know he didn't. You know he didn't run a redeem team. You know why he didn't run a redeem team? Because Jason Kidd was his babysitter. You talk about the same guy that y'all calling the GOAT. He misses a game. He don't even want to. He don't even want to sign with Miami over some milk and cookies, ice cream and cookie, whatever it was, ice cream cookie. I don't know, but that's what he did though. I don't understand how. That's why I don't take y'all JV fans. Y'all take everything that they say about this dude on TV, and y'all want to sit there and be like, you know what? They telling the truth. Let me give you a news flash. They never tell you the truth about your own black people, but you think they'll tell the truth about this nigga? Y'all niggas is just like Pops from y'all dudes is just like Boondocks. When Pops was sitting there dating a stripper, and Riley and Huey, his grandsons, were trying to convince him that she wasn't a stripper. And he still was down on bended knee. A pimp named Slipback came back to the door, and he still was trying to shoot it. And he still was waiting on her, thinking that this mug was gonna come back. That's how y'all JV fans is to me, man. Y'all don't want to give nobody no credit. Nobody but him. Nobody. This dude had the most trades than anybody, than any superstar. He played with more superstar caliber players than anybody. He had more trades than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant combined. I remember I think was it the first year? No, it was the second year. The second year he was with the Lakers. It was nothing but clutch clients. His agency on the roster. Everybody on the whole team was clutch. Come on, man. Whoever and riddle me this, other than anybody else that's clutch, whoever else in clutch won a championship, that's a clutch client other than Caldwell Pope. Y'all can't use that excuse no more. Well, what they did after they lost when they didn't have LeBron. I seen players went on had championship. I heard Caruso came out and said, "I finally got a real championship." This is all propaganda and media, bro. Y'all people, y'all man, nah, man, y'all stay away from me that nonsense, man. Lose your brain. These the same kind of people will lead you to the gates of fire of hell, bro. For real, bro. There is no integrity no more. These people, they do not care. They do not care. How you want me to say LeBron is the greatest when he got all his little former teammates and everything like that, all on TV, hyping everybody up since hyping him up. Come on, man. And Lonzo Ball, riddle me this, Lonzo Ball. You said Kobe can't be the greatest player of all time because he has the most missed shots. Jay Reed has the most missed shots in NBA history, but so you can't have it both ways. He has the most missed shots. I could keep on going. He had 56 air balls from the free throw line. He can't shoot free throws to save his life. He's scared to go to that free throw line. He don't have no kind of go-to move, anything like that. Nothing. If he can't run you over stiff arm, who should be offensive fouls, this dude got a flopping compilation. A flopping compilation. More than one. Y'all want to say that he name a great player that you see other than this dude that y'all see on YouTube that has a flopping. One of the greatest players of all time to actually flop. He's the only one. This obsession with LeBron it needs to be stopped. No, the obsession is when we start speaking and going against it, y'all niggas don't like that shit. Y'all just like the y'all just like the media fanboys out there, the fangirls out there. Y'all all like drumline. Y'all one band, one sound. Anybody say something against y'all, oh, it's hate, man. You just hate LeBron. How I'm hating somebody who destroyed the Lakers, like I said he was going to do. Niggas killed me forever and ever. I know niggas that's supposed to be cool with me now. Ain't never came to my channel. But you want to tell other people, oh, he's a fake Laker fan, though. Yada, 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 yada. Because I kept it real. I'd rather tell the truth than be a liar, nigga. That's what's wrong with y'all, man. These media don't care. They don't even care about the game no more. They have totally ruined the game. How they talk about the game of basketball, they don't even do that no more. These dudes be coming in there looking like with dresses on and stuff like that. Y'all want to talk about Dennis Rodman? Y'all got a whole bunch of them. And the list goes on and on and on. Hey, Ace, that is true because we just seen Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis led the Lakers in that bubble in every statistical category except assists, and they still gave it to LeBron. That doesn't mean nothing. It's so much biasness. That's why I understand when people be like, "Oh, he got 4 MVPs and he got 4." Yeah, when all these dudes are paid and pop for, and these people come out saying, "Oh, I'm affiliated with Clutch." Really? I didn't know that. So you really want me to take this person seriously? Nah, I'd rather not. I'm like Ice Cube. Here's the gun. Kill yourself. It's all about the OKC Thunder, in my opinion. They should be the most talked about team right now instead of some Lakers. The Lakers ain't going nowhere because soon as they lose, it's gonna be everybody else but this dude. They blame Luca. Oh yeah, you got to come to the, in TikTok shape. Well, he did come in TikTok shape, and then somebody want to take a sabbatical. Oh yeah. I had to take another. I had a setback. Because I had another 10.5 weeks because I was covering for my for my NCL sprain. He ain't had no NCL sprain, man. I don't believe you have sciatic, whatever that thing is. I don't believe you don't have it either. And it's never no pushback. This is why I don't take LeBron fans seriously. It's pushback on all the greatest players that play the game, and when it comes to him, he just don't get no pushback. There's none. There's none. Mind the game podcast. Everything this man do, he don't do. Y'all always want to say this man's an activist. Where is activist at? This man can't even read a book. If I don't think he was reading, he owned the Malcolm X book upside down, talking about he read. Nigga, you ain't reading. And I ain't disrespecting him. I'm just judging for what he does, his actions, and all of that. He's arrogant. Every great player is arrogant. All the great ones is, but his arrogantness is at another level. This dude can trade everybody he want to trade. I seen it. What was that year they went to the finals? They traded that year when who said that? Isaiah Thomas. Not Isaiah Lord Thomas. Isaiah Thomas that went to UW. When he came out and said, "Man, we don't even practice, man." They shipped that man out of there. And then he got another 5 players, and then they end up going to the finals. He seen New York was coming when they had Carmelo and J.R. Smith. He seen them boys out there coming. But he took Shumpert away, and he went to go grab Westcott and put him on his team. And Melo came out and said himself, called him, was like, "Is this what you doing? Is this what we doing?" That man want. That's why I understand why y'all say how he's so great. He can't even do a rebuild. I seen Kobe did a rebuild, and 2 years later he went to 3 straight finals. Won two, lost one. While they were sitting there, see, this is one thing I don't understand about y'all either. I lived in them times when they was doing them puppet commercials. They was doing it every single year. They was trying to give you that LeBron versus Kobe, but LeBron never went there. But y'all want to bring up 2012 when it benefits y'all argument. Because after 2013, Kobe wasn't him no more. After 2013, that's when the inefficiency to me started happening. Cause you look at it, you could go 2000, you go 2000 all the way to 2013. Jay Reed ain't got nothing in them 13 years. You got some Jay Reed fans, they be emailing me and be messaging me and be saying that this dude is still in his prime. If this dude is still in his prime, how come he ain't got no defensive accolades did in his 40s then? In his late 30s. I'll wait. And this is another thing why I don't take voting seriously. Y'all got Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. This man can't even stop Rudy Gobert, but he can play 5 positions. You know how he got that? You know how he got that narrative that he can guard 5 positions when he stopped Roy Hibbert. Even when he went to Miami, LeBron always guard guard the weakest player on the offensive team. He been doing it his whole career. And then, oh, he stopped Derrick Rose. One possession. You get credit for stopping him on one possession? Man, stop, man. This dude is not that good as y'all think he is, man. This has been a young boys league. It's Shay's league now. Look at all these young boys been knocking on the door. They still hold on to these old behind parts, man. I ain't giving KD no smoke either. Somebody messaged me this. I'm not getting why I'm giving KD no smoke. KD out there playing. He playing every game. And he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. If he mess up, then I'll do it. I don't have no reason to cook him whatsoever. He's playing all the games. And this is one thing I find very interesting too. He the only person I know they speak help for. Oh, he needs help. They don't say that for Stephen Curry. They ain't say that for all the other great players. They don't say about Kawhi, KD. It's always about this dude. And y'all don't think that's a problem with that as a LeBron fan? There's something really wrong with you, man. Hey, that's a known fact. And that's a known fact. The Bulls would have. We know what happened to Derrick Rose. We get all that. Look how they killed Derrick. I remember, and Ticket brought up something. And they killed D Rose, man. They literally threw this man down after he had his injuries. I mean, the media. This one thing I've been telling y'all all this time too. The same way they hyping you up, these same people, they're gonna tear you down too. And Jay Reed, your time is coming, buddy. Y'all cannot sit there and tell me I'm hating on him. I'm wishing hate on a black man. You can't do all this dirt. Kawhi too. You can't get ready all this dirt, doing all this dirt. Because that's one thing about the Bible, and it's so true. You reap what you sow. You know what that means? That's good things and bad things. All the money in the world and the protection in the world ain't gonna save you. Cause when it's time for that devil to come and collect, oh, he's coming to collect, buddy. That never fails. Never fails. No, you please don't kill yourself. Y'all worship these people like they gods and idols and all that, and people disagree with y'all. Y'all want to say it's hate. No, it's just an opinion. That's what y'all don't understand. It's just a opinion. An opinion. And y'all get mad over somebody else's opinion when they don't agree. TV is just like the devil, still kill and destroy. Basketball is the only sport where they tear down their legends. You don't see that in the NFL. You don't see that in tennis. You don't see that in baseball. You don't see that in hockey. You don't see it in college football. Everybody get their flowers, but the NBA, they used to give their flowers when then it comes to this new age of media. Now they don't want to give their credit no more. Now they want to put these players over the. No, it don't work out like that. I'm sorry, it don't. Not with me, it doesn't. And that's another thing I've been trying to tell y'all too. Y'all acting like, and this is another thing. Y'all praise this 8 straight finals. How many first team All NBA players LeBron played in them 8 years he went to them 8 straight finals? I wait. I want a Jay Reed fan to fact check me on that. I already know what the answer is, by the way. So I'm asking this question. Y'all praise this 8 final stuff, right? He went to 8 straight finals. Name all the players that he went to the path to the finals in them 8 years that made first team. Name all the players. Literally, literally name the players. And let me give you another. Let me give you another thing that y'all can put in your pipe and smoke it too. That LeBron, No LeBron, no other player, all the great ones, all of them. Kobe's the only player that beat more 50-win teams than anybody in NBA. That 3 year stretch that he did, he went 2-1. Nobody did that. Nobody but him and his teammates. That was on them and that was on the Lakers teams of 3 years. And this is another thing too. My generation, we didn't dog our bench. We live in an era now where role players get all the smoke. The best players don't know. It does not do that. The best players get all the smoke. But this is what y'all do. Y'all kill KD. Y'all kill Kawhi. Y'all kill Steph Curry. If you're the great player, they get all the smoke. When it comes to Jay Reed, he don't get no smoke. It's the player's fault. It's the other superstar on the team, like a Kyrie Irving, or like or who else? Oh, or Chris Bosh, or D Wade, or Anthony Davis. It's everybody else's fault. Don't y'all think there's something wrong with y'all with that? How can somebody walk around in the league for 23 years and y'all act like this nigga ain't never made no mistakes ever? You're acting like this nigga is really 10-0. That's why his record is a reflection of who he is. And Wills, that is true to a certain extent, but hey, I want y'all fanboys to answer this question. Name the players that made all NBA teams during them 8 years that Jay Reed been going to them 8 straight finals. Name all the players that LeBron went against. Come on, Jay Reed fans. Y'all been saying all this stuff in the comments. Answer my question. Name all the players that made all NBA teams, made first all NBA teams that LeBron went against the 8 years he went to the finals in the East. Are y'all going to answer the question? I'm going to go ahead and give you the answer. The only player he played against, I mean, the only player that made all NBA first team in them 8 years he went to them 8 straight finals that gets so hyped up to me is Derrick Rose. He's the only one. I mean, this is the thing. I don't hate this guy. He's just not the best player. I always say it. I'm been standing on my stand since I've been on YouTube. Even I've been doing my own thing. I don't even talk about the NBA like I used to. I'd be more about college basketball. Now that's going to be lit. Now look at all the talent that's in college right now. Look at all the freshmen that's in this freshman class right here. Y'all talking about this class right here from this year? This freshman class right here is going to see lad this. I guarantee you they would. If you don't watch college basketball, then I don't know what you talk. Then of course you ain't gonna agree with me because you don't watch. I know all man telling you, they got players right now. They're gonna be one and dones, and they're gonna go straight to the league. And I'm telling you, they got some dudes that's ready to show improve right now. You got other former NBA players' sons are doing great in college basketball. Some of them got to earn it. Dominique's son plays at Georgia. His name is Jake. He, he's playing behind other people. He has to earn it, not given. Peja Stojakovic's son. He transferred from California. Now he's at University of Illinois. Shout out to my boy Big Worm. Big Worm. He shoots just like his daddy. The only thing I could say that's different between him and Pager, he likes to play defense. Then you got the Boozer twins, Carlos Boozer. So I mean, we could just go on, and there's other great players that actually played in the league, and their sons is following in their footsteps, getting it in they doing earning it day way on their own merit, not no push agenda. I respect the person that gets it to do it the hard way, the mud, get it out the mud. You have to do it yourself. I can help you get to a certain spot, but you have to do the rest. I respect people like that. Yeah, Bryce on a red shirt this year. He's not better than none of the players that's on his team. He has a freshman. There's a freshman that's on his team that could go top 10. And Corey Pete, he's another freshman. Then they got that boy from North Carolina. He's 6'10". I think his name is Caleb Williams, I think his name is. Let me look it up right quick. I'm in the house, so let me look that. I'm telling y'all, man, like NBA, they could just move on. They should have been moved on, but they don't want to move on. And then Kansas got Darren Peterson, and then BYU got DJ DeBosta. I mean, I'm telling you, man, the NBA will be in a great place, but it's not going to be in a great place because they still talking about, oh, LeBron and Steph. And I don't mind them talking about Steph because to me, I think Steph earned that. But to me, I don't think they're going to win any more championships. That's just me. I think they time is sailed. They hold it on. That's one thing that David Stern, what he did was so remarkable. He knew Jordan was out the door. They wasn't just talking about Kobe Bryant. Everybody was getting a piece of pie. Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Tim Duncan. If you was good, man, everybody. That's how we knew about all these players. That's how we knew about all the players. That's why in NBC back in the day, they did their due diligence. Yeah, they talk about the champions first, but guess what they always did? They broke down every single team in the league. They don't do that no more. That's why y'all new generation, y'all don't understand us, especially a person like me. And shout out to Carmelo Anthony, son, Cayenne Anthony. He's another one. And he might hit a growth spurt. You know, you just never know. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Syracuse.
You back, Mars?
Yeah, they got a lot of great players, man. Sons, man, that's really doing that. They really putting that work in college. And they're gonna be great NBA players. But again, the NBA gotta go in another direction. Adam Silver, he destroyed it. He gotta go. I remember back in the day though too. I never forget this. We used to be on Ticket Channel and oh yeah, y'all old school people, man. It's LeBron's time, it's KD time, and now I'm gonna go back to y'all and say the same thing. Y'all need to give it up too. It just ain't gonna happen. It ain't just change has got to be stripped from top to bottom for real, and get some real integrity up there. Get people that really know to hold these people accountable. Accountability is everything. Is accountability. You can't be accountable for things in yourself. I don't respect you as a man or a woman. Don't be like these modern day people out here. There's no accountability. They always want to blame somebody else. It's this and this and this. No. Once you start getting accountability, of your life and what and accept what happening and everything like that, and you learn from that. That's how you end up being great, overcoming your failures. That what made you great. Yes, Jordan didn't win when he first got in the league. Of course, he was getting beat by Larry Bird. Of course, it was. Don't y'all know the Celtics wasn't the first dynasty. It was actually the Minneapolis Lakers with George Mikan. They was the first. He was the first center to actually won 5 championships. Then you come to Boston Celtics. Well, y'all killed Wilt Chamberlain for having two other great players with him. With Boston Celtics, from top to bottom, they could play their bench and still beat Wilt Chamberlain. I'm just saying, bro. Like it's levels to this, man. I go all the way back. We could talk ABA. Don't y'all know some of these teams from the NBA came from the ABA, like the Spurs, the Pacers. Come on, man. There's levels to this, man. This is why I don't respect this league, man. That's why I'm big on college ball. I'd rather be tuned in college. Everybody know on my channel, we talk college hoops. Yeah, we talk the NBA in the afternoon and everything like that. But nah, man, we about college basketball, right? The only reason why y'all know I'm not doing college basketball, 'cause I'm in transition to moving. So, but once I get to where I'm going, oh, trust me, college games gonna be back on all the way this time. 'Cause once, and this is another thing too, and this is another fun fact. This is why NBA is better. It's not better than college. The NCAA tournament is get more ratings than the NBA do. Women's college basketball get better ratings in the tournament than the NBA does. Let that sink in.
What up, T Price? I'm back, bro.
I hear you, bro.
Okay, my bad, bro. I was handling some business, but thanks for holding that. Thanks for holding that shit down, bro.
No, I was just talking about other former players, sons
Uh-huh.
that's in college really doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Some of
yeah,
them they
yeah.
gotta learn. You know, it's a lot of them, man. It's like Dominique's son, like he have to earn it. Like me and shout out my boy Vaughn, aka Gremlin. We were just talking. He was like, man, he don't even start, bro. Now and then we was talking like, man, you got to think about it too. He got some other players in front of him too. He was like, yeah, I didn't see it that way, you know. But he ain't out there complaining. He ain't out there doing anything like that. I like what the Boozer twins are doing. I like what Paige Siakovic's son is doing at Illinois. You know, you got these dudes out there getting on in their own way. Yeah, you see their dads always be at the game, but you don't see them doing the hype train like somebody else did. Just get his son in the league, and to me, it's just an embarrassment to yourself and your legacy. To me, that's
Right.
just how I look at it too, because they hyping up your son. You the one that said that your son is better than the league right now.
After
That he could get minutes.
players, yeah.
That right there is the very disrespectful thing. And this another thing, Miles, you missed out what I said though too. If J. Reed had is the greatest of all time, how come he didn't have enough power to go to his paid media boys to stop talking about Chris Bosh, to talk about D Wade, stop talking about Russell Westbrook? He never said one word, none.
Because he a capping ass nigga. That's why he a capping ass nigga.
That's why I don't respect that, bro. Like I keep telling, it's levels to this, man. It's like it really is, man.
Yeah, because
Let
he
me
a
check out.
nigga. That's
Let
why.
me see who played tonight. Let me see who played tonight. Okay, let me go to the games tonight. NBA. Okay, you got your Rockets play the Cavaliers.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch that game. Yeah,
yeah.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go to the bottle return. That's what they're gonna miss about being out here, bro. Going to the bottle return, bro. I got so many cans in the back, bro.
Oh, nice, bro.
I'm gonna miss that, bro. I'm gonna miss that, bro, for real. And I'm gonna miss watching the football games at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna miss that. I'll miss the basketball games coming out at 4 o'clock. I'm gonna miss all that. Then I gotta get back adjusted being in the Eastern time zone again. It's been a long time since I stayed down south.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, who we got? We got Hornets and Pacers. We got and shout out to the Raptors though, man. I like it what they doing too, man.
They're playing good ball.
Young boys. You know that Bi is over there They 9-5. They play the Sixers, who is 8-5. Then you got the Warriors. They 9-7. They play against the Heat, who is 8-6. The 1-12 Wizards will play the 9-5 Timberwolves. The Nuggets are 10-3. They'll play the 2-12 Pelicans. The 3-11 Sacramento Kings will play. Then they play the Thunder again. Did it not too long ago? Just played the Thunder. What, last week or something, Moss?
Yeah. So they got the Thunder, and then if I'm not mistaken, they got Minnesota. Yeah, like their schedule's tough, bro.
Yeah, man. Ooh, hey, shout out to Russ too, man. And see, media, y'all
Yeah.
want to try to kill Brody, man. And this is one thing too about Russ, though, man. I always respected him, though, bro, because he gonna give you 1,000, right? Number one,
Oh, of course.
I never looked at him as a point guard because when he was at UCLA, he played the same way he was at UCLA.
Yeah.
Speed demon. He
Yeah.
was speed. Speed.
Yeah.
The best version of Russ to me, bro. To me, in my opinion, my best Russ to me that I like when in the 2012 version of Russ. Cause you know what he had back then? He had a midi and he could make his free throws.
That's true.
I miss that version of Russ, but I root for Russ. Cause look, they try to bury this guy and everything. They always want to show him on YouTube. Russ made this mistake. No, I do. See, I don't respect that, man. I don't. When we see players make mistakes all the time, and y'all don't want to call that out. Y'all pick and choose who gets that smoke. That's where y'all miss out at. But anyway, the Knicks, they 8-5. They play the Mavericks, who are 4-11. And then you got the Chicago Bulls. They 7-6. They play the Trailblazers, who are 6-8. I like the Trailblazer squad too. They just young, and they got Drew Holiday as the veteran.
Uh-uh.
And I like Kamara. I like Kamara. They got some dudes that can play defense too, and they long, bro. They got I think they play better without Snoop Henderson, in my opinion. But I know Stu. I'm not dumping on him or nothing like that. But Um, Drew Holiday is a great fit for the boys right there too. He can still play defense, and having a guy like that in the locker room teach him how to be professional and all that. That's all gonna pay dividends, though, man. But let me see the standings right now. All right, you got the Pistons. We're gonna go to the East. The Pistons are 13-2. Then again, it's only 15 games in. Some teams play 14. The Cleveland, they second, they 10-5. The Raptors are the third seed, they're 9-5. The Knicks are the fourth seed, they are 8-5. The Sixers are 8-5. The Atlanta Hawks, who I think, and this is another thing too, man. I'm not big on Trey Young, bro. I never was. I think Trey Young had his moment. I just think he need to go somewhere else now. You had your chance, bro. And I don't trust Chris Snyder. But anyway. Miami Heat, they're 8-6. They're the seventh seed. Oh, now we got. Do you remember back in the days, Miles? We could just remember how we used to predict. We used to talk with the homies about who's gonna make the playoffs 1 through 8. Now we got to
Yeah.
go 1 through 6. Now you got to have a play-in tournament. I don't care. That play-in tournament is trash to me. I don't
No,
like it. They
it
need
is.
they need to go back to 1-8. If you don't make the playoffs, oh well. Get better next year.
That's a
But
fact.
anyway. Boston is the ninth seed. They're 8-7. The Magic, they're the 10th seed. They're 8-7. The Bucks right now, they're 11. They're 8-7. Then you got 1, 2, 3, 4 losing teams in the league. You got the Hornets, they're 4-10. The Nets are 2-12. The Wizards are 1-12, and the Pacers. So the East got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 11 out of 15 teams in the East. Four of them have losing records. Let's go to the West. In the West, you have hey, no, they got 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute, they got 1, 2, 3. Oh, the West is even worse than the East. So, hey, check this out, man. Check this out, Maz. Okay,
Okay.
Thunder is 14-1. They the first seed. The Nuggets, they're 10-3. They the two seed. Your Rockets, they 9-3. The Lakers are 11-4. They're the four. The Spurs, they're 10-4. They're the fifth seed. Then you got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Phoenix Suns. They're 9-6. They're the seventh seed. The Warriors are the eighth seed, 9-7. Portland's is 6-8. Now, okay, now this is eight now. Now, one thing about I could say about the East from 1 through 11, they're at least a game over 500. Now let's go to the West, right? The West at 9, you got Portland Trailblazers. They're 6-8. 10 is the Utah Jazz. They are 5-9. Uh, the Clippers, they are 4-10. The Grizzlies, they're 4-11. The Mavericks, 13. They're 4-11. Sacramento Kings, they are 3-11, and you got the Pelicans. So you got one, two,
Okay.
three, four, five. You got six. You got out of 15 teams, right? You got 9 of them with winning records, and 6 of them do not. So which one is a better conference? I still say it's the West because the West got all the star names, but people
Yeah,
can literally say if this actually stays up like for the rest of the year, the East can really say they're the better conference this year. I'm just going as of right now.
yeah. I think as a whole, um,
Hmm.
I think the Rockets have 3 of the best teams in the whole league: Houston, Denver, OKC. But
I agree with that.
but after that, I mean, yeah, the East ain't too far behind. Because you're right. Because a lot of teams are like, not playing well. But I think the West has the 3 best teams in the entire league: Houston, Denver, and OKC.
I agree with that too. I
Yeah.
agree with that. And this is my thing though too. I want to see this. I know everybody hyping up this Jokic and Jokic is good, but y'all forget, man, the man that drives the car that gets more disrespect is Jamal Murray. I ain't never seen him done anything without Jamal Murray. You can say that with all the great players though. Without Murray, Murray is the one that is that idiot. Jamal Murray's going off. Ain't no telling. That to me that makes Denver to me more dangerous because look, because we've seen it too many times with the with Jokic. Because the Warriors did that, right? What team did that with Jokic, bro? That just let him score and just took everybody else out.
I think it was Golden State.
Yeah, it had to be the Warriors. Yeah, that right there, But
Hey,
man, the West.
Mass and T Price.
What up, fam?
Man, I got some devastating news for y'all, bro.
But to start a new video.
Yeah, man, I got some bad news for y'all, man.
All right, man. Tell me, bro, so I can
All right,
do it.
bro.
Bro, this shit,
Yeah,
hey, man, y'all niggas got to pull up, bro. Hey, man, this shit bad, man.
I'm gonna pull up. I'm off, man. I'm off now. Yeah,
This
we
shit
good.
bad.
I'll be
All right.
there. All right.
Hey, I really appreciate you guys